Does the home meet your needs? At the Real Estate Connection, we are dedicated to helping you find a home that meets your needs without breaking your budget. We're ready to help you find the right home today. Give us a call, 352-1300, or visit our website, realestatehuron.com.
You're listening to the Huron Tigers on Dakota Sports KIJV.
Getting set for Corn Palace doubleheader here on Tigers Mitchell Colonels. Girls part of the doubleheader is first. Talking with Dave Brooks, head coach of Mitchell. They come in with a record of 5-2 on the season. And Coach, your thoughts here about a third way through the season. You did have a core back, but you also had a couple of big losses from last year too. So different roles, if nothing else.
Yeah, it's certainly different roles. I mean, we lost. We told the girls we lost 50% of our points and 50% of our rebounds, and then one of them goes, well, that means we have 50% of our points and rebounds back, right? So that's correct. So we, a little younger when we have starting a freshman and then a girl who didn't start for us last year, but we do have those three girls, Carson White, Addie Seamson, Lauren Van Overshield, that have played. Actually started a couple years for us and played. So it's good to have those three back, and then we just kind of try to build in and fill in some sophomores around those three.
And I don't know if you're the tallest team in the world, but on the other hand, that experience does help.
It does. I always say there's just no experience, no replacement for seniors. You win with seniors, and we have three of them that play quite a bit, and so it's happy to have them. Carson's kind of been our leader this year, and a quiet leader. And then Lauren it doesn't say much either. They just go out and they play hard. And so we've kind of told the other kids, hey, you get in, you got to kind of keep Carson and Lauren have kind of and Addie really have kind of set the pace. Here's how we need to play.
So, as far as this team goes, I'll just go. Coach Kaufman said last Saturday after a game with Harrisburg, Mitchell looks pretty much like us.
I agree. I think on our game sheet for the girls, they said they're kind of a mirror image of us. Maybe here might be a little bit taller. They get the Chloe Carr girl at 6 foot, but so we're similar and more guard oriented. I guess if it was Sioux Falls teams, everybody would be a guard, not a forward. But we have to throw a forward on the program in there. So yeah, I agree with Coach on that. So it's which is the way we've kind of been the last few years. It seems like evenly matched.
And only that, the familiarity is there because most of these girls have been playing against each other since they're probably 4th or 5th grade.
Yeah, and I think that's what keeps the rivalry kind of going is that they've played against each other for a long time, and hopefully there'll be a nice crowd here with the doubleheader, and the Huron boys are pretty good, and we think our boys are pretty good, so hopefully there'll be a nice crowd here tonight.
And wrap it up with this. I say this to you every year for these games. Basically, it doesn't matter if it's girls basketball, Chinese checkers. It's Huron Mitchell. If a girl's going to be ready to go on the court, this is the night.
Well, yeah, I hope so. If not, we're gonna dig a deep hole, and we just kind of say we're playing Huron, and you can kind of see the heads nod like, yep, we know we'll be ready to go. So hopefully they are.
Dave Brooks, head coach of the Mitchell girls, will take a community campus timeout on Dakota Sports.
Energy is the fully transparent, fully loaded, feel-good energy drink you've been waiting for. No sugar, no artificial colors, epic focus, complete performance. Pick up a can of Ghost Energy distributed by Elwine Brothers at Fair City Foods, Carlson's, Super X, Southside, Freedom, DJ's Travel Center, Lewis Drug, Thunderbird, and Corner Pantries in Huron. Elwine Brothers wishes the Huron Tigers best of luck. Go Tigers!
The Huron Tigers scoreboard update is brought to you by Kurtz Heating and Cooling in Huron.
The Huron Tigers are a charter member of the Eastern South Dakota Conference, or the ESD. Other charter members still in the conference: Brookings, Aberdeen, Mitchell, Watertown, and Yankton. Pierre joined the conference in 1966, Brandon Valley in 1990, Harrisburg in 2013. Other schools that have been members over the years of the ESD: Sioux Falls, Washington, Redfield, Madison, and Vermilion.
The Tiger Coach interview is brought to you by The Scoreboard, downtown Huron. Enjoy fantastic burgers and basket meals, plus their many big screen TVs. The Scoreboard, 3rd Street, downtown Huron.
Now we're getting set for our first half of the doubleheader here on Tigers. Mitchell Colonels at the Corn Palace. Girls on the floor now, talking with Cody Kaufman, head coach of our Tiger girls, as they come in with a record of 3-4. Coach Kaufman, brought to you by the Scoreboard, 3rd Street, downtown Huron. And Coach, 3-4, and right now we're just kind of thinking, a lot of if and buts. We had a chance to add a couple of more wins, including last Saturday in Harrisburg, and I suppose the prevailing theme there is, after talking to you after the game, just we need to be ready to go, and we need to have the intensity up from beginning to end.
Yeah, I didn't like our defensive execution. I didn't like our defensive intensity on Saturday against Harrisburg. I mean, credit our offense, because without our offense, that's probably a 15-20 point game, because we just didn't play defense the way that we practiced. These girls have all been in the system for 3 years with me. They know what the expectation is. Nothing has changed as far as the way we play man-to-man defense, the way we play 2-3 zone. So we just didn't execute very well. Harrisburg got us sped up on the defensive end, and everybody, just kind of tried to do their own thing to try and stop it instead of trusting each other and communicating on the defensive end. And it got away from us, and that's ultimately what got us beat.
And really, we just need to put the whole thing together, because for most of the first part of the season, turnovers were the big issue. But against Harrisburg, kind of held that down. But it was more made up for. We gave up way too many offensive rebounds. So we can get every single facet together. This team can compete with anybody.
Yeah, and I'm not worried about. I'm not worried about being able to compete with teams, because I know when we show up and we play well, we're going to do it. You're right. We just got to do it. That defensive rebounding was part of that execution. Unfortunately, when you play defense, getting the team to miss a shot isn't the end of the defensive possession. It's when we got the rebound and we can go the other way. So we focused a little bit on defensive rebounding, the last couple of days here. But ultimately, we just got to compete at that end. But I liked our confidence, like I said. I liked our playing well. We had 2 girls in doubles, one with 9, I think one with 8, and one with 6. So I like that balance. We're going to need more of that as the season goes along. But, hopefully some girls found some much-needed confidence at the offensive end. Now we can build on that and then get our defense coming along and, hopefully start winning some basketball games.
Now, Mitchell, they come in 5-2. They do have a couple of girls back from their state tournament team from last year. And I know you said also on Saturday, and Coach Brooks just said it as well, we look a lot like each other.
Yeah, we're very similar. They got 4, de facto guards, right? You can call Seamson what you want, a forward, a guard, but she scores it like a guard. She shoots it extremely well. Very good getting downhill with her left hand. And she's a junior, so these girls have played a lot of basketball against these girls, like everybody when you play here on Mitchell. Starting probably 3rd, 4th, 5th grade, everybody plays each other all the time. So these girls know each other. They respect each other, but they sure as heck want to beat each other too. So Mitchell's got, they're very well. They're very well coached, and their 4 guards are going to be a handful, because like I said, they can all get to the rim, they can all shoot it real well. So we got to make sure that we stay spaced out. We can't have more than 1 girl on the basketball at any time, because they love to kick it out, and there's always a shooter standing wide open. And if we let them stand, with the way they shoot the ball, it'll be a long night for the Huron Tigers.
Cody Kaufman, head coach of the Huron Tigers. Again, Coach Kaufman, brought to you by the Scoreboard, 3rd Street, downtown Huron. Community Campus Timeout on Dakota Sports.
Jeremy and Marlene and the entire crew of the Scoreboard invite you to come in for lunch or dinner. Stop in at the Scoreboard, located at 56 3rd Street Southeast in Huron. Featuring a full menu, and check out their website at scoreboardhuron.com. Whether it's college football or the NFL, you can watch all the exciting action on one of their many big screen TVs. Scoreboard also has a sideline baker room for your next event. Call 352-7580. Have a good time with old friends at the Scoreboard Bar and Grill. Now, go get them Tigers.
In 3, 2, and 1.
The Huron Tiger Scoreboard Update is brought to you by Kurt's Heating and Cooling in Huron.
Godfather's Pizza of Huron offers dine-in, carry-out, or fast delivery every day of the week. For delivery or carry-out, give them a call at 352-6925. Not sure what to order from their delicious menu? Then dine in and try their famous Godfather's Buffet, featuring a variety of pizza slices, tasty chicken, and many salads and desserts to choose from. They're locally owned, so stop in and say hi to Derek and the rest of the pizza crew. They're located at 195 21st Street in Huron. Godfather's Pizza. Give them a call, 352-6925.
Look at all the pictures of the resort you'd stay in every year. All you need to do is pay reasonable maintenance fees once a year. With any contract that you're signing, read and understand everything. What happens if you cancel? Can you get out of this contract? If you feel pushed into signing the contract, you need to stop and take a step back. If you have questions, contact the South Dakota Office of Attorney General's Consumer Protection Division at 800-300-1986.
We're minutes away from play-by-play. Let's meet the Huron Tigers.
Haley Rogers, number 5, junior guard. Maddie Jurgens, number 10, senior guard. Jocelyn Noyes, number 12, sophomore guard.
Allison James, number 14, senior guard.
Allie Davis, number 20, junior guard.
Hilton Hines, number 22, junior guard.
Abigail Harrington, number 23, sophomore guard.
Addie Knight, number 30, sophomore forward.
Colby Glanzer, number 32, sophomore forward.
Jency Gergen, number 33, junior guard.
Kimden Fuchs, number 34, sophomore forward.
Chloe Carr, number 40, junior forward.
Isabel Kramer, number 45, sophomore forward.
Trace Wentz, number 10, senior guard. Cole McNeil, point guard, 12, senior.
Logan Leindecker, number 14, guard, senior.
Miles Owen, number 20, guard, freshman.
Chase Short, number 21, guard, sophomore.
Colby Holford, number 22, guard, senior.
Mason Jurgens, number 23, guard, junior.
Jonathan Peterson, number 24, guard, senior.
Blake Owen, number 30, junior, guard.
Anderson Porsche, number 32, sophomore, guard.
James Schultz, number 33, sophomore guard.
Ty Kleinsoffer, number 34, sophomore guard.
Davis Chase, number 40, center, sophomore.
Oakley Anderson, number 42, junior, guard.
Landon Hoss, number 42, junior,
guard. Tommy Martin, number 44, junior, forward.
Riley Winiger, 44, junior, guard.
Carter Porsche, 50, 8th grader, forward.
Charlie Martin, 52, junior, guard.
Nolan Staley, 54, junior, forward.
Here's two-time South Dakota Sportscaster of the Year and the voice of the Huron Tigers, Jeff Duffy.
And just into the national anthem, we'll take a community campus timeout of 1 minute, come back with the starting lineups here from the Corn Palace. 1 minute on Dakota Sports.
Child's body changes, their eyesight does too, especially in the teen years. Don't let your child fall behind in front of the smart board or the scoreboard because their vision can't keep up. According to a recent survey, 84% of parents in the United States wait until their child complains of vision issues before scheduling an eye exam. Many common vision problems can be corrected when caught in early childhood, so don't delay. Give Dr. Forish a call today. See the best.
Hi, I am Tyson Lean. As a college wrestler, I push my body to the limit every day. But after a few injuries, I started to feel like I wasn't performing at my best. That's when I turned to Carr Chiropractic and their team of experts. Through a combination of adjustments, rehab, and natural supplements, I was able to recover faster, reduce my pain, and improve my overall performance on the mat. Whether you're an athlete or just looking to improve your health, I highly recommend giving Carr Chiropractic a try.
Here on Community Campus Timeout, they offer courses through Northern State University at Huron Community Campus. Give you the starting lineups here as the girls are ready to tip off. Boys will follow, introducing the cheerleaders. Mitchell and the postseason are the only time that the Huron Tiger cheerleaders go on the road, so they're here in the Corn Palace tonight. Mitchell, head coach Dave Brooks, record of 5-2. London Hayek, a 5'5 freshman. Lauren Van Overshield, a 5'4 senior. Carson White, a 5'7 senior. Addie Seamson, a 5'8 junior. Kenzie Peterson, a 5'7 senior. Huron Tigers head coach Cody Kaufman, record of 3-4. Allison Janes, 5'7 senior. Allie Davis, 5'7 junior. Hilton Hines, a 5'8 junior. Abby Harrington, 5'9 sophomore. Chloe Carr is a 6-foot junior. Can do our first scoreboard update from Kurt's Heating and Cooling in Huron. Girls JV, Mitchell defeated Huron 48-22. Boys JV, Huron won 55-50. Boys sophomore game, Mitchell 170-47. And that is your Huron, your Kurtz Heating and Cooling scoreboard update. Waiting to see if I can hear who the officials are. I did not get the list, and I do not immediately recognize our three officials. Huron in their road black, white numbers and letters, white and orange trim. Mitchell in their home white with black numbers and letters, black and gold trim. So getting ready to start here. Huron Mitchell girls basketball, boys to follow. Now, I think Jad Voskel is one of the officials. I couldn't make out the other two names. They are the law on the court. They're backed by the South Dakota Attorney General Office Consumer Affairs Division. Huron coming towards me. The first half tucked up here in the corner at the cornet. The tip is controlled by Lauren Van Overshield and the Mitchell Colonels. Wyke on the right wing. Huron going straight man here to open things up. Top of the key, it's Hayek, the freshman, left side Van Overshield. She'll go baseline, cut off by Carr, kick out. Hayek for three, got it. London Hayek hits a three, and Mitchell strikes first. Mitchell pressing full court, man to man, and we have a 5-second count. Boy, that seemed to come quick. On the other hand, I think Cody Kaufman very happy that nobody really made a move to help and try and get the ball from Allison Jane. So Mitchell, a three and a turnover, and they have the ball again. Van Overshield, top of the key. Flip back in the middle to Seamson. Here's the drive by Peterson outside. Another three for Hayek. Two in a row for the ninth grader. London Hayek gives Mitchell a 6-0 lead. 50 seconds into the game, and Huron bounce pass, get it to Janes. Janes will come up the right side of the floor. Wyke taps it away from her, and Mitchell saves it in, and they'll turn it over again. Mitchell up 6-0. Huron has yet to get it across half court. Colonels kick out. Drive by Van Overshield, running one-hander, no good. Harrington had the rebound, lost it. Mitchell another try, three at the key, no good. Finally, Hilton Hines with the rebound. Huron living dangerously here right now. Huron into the offense. Mitchell a straight man, it looks like. Chloe Carr pops out on the left wing. She'll take that three. Cross court, right side, Hilton Hines. Free throw line, Hilton hard to the hoop. Left-handed scoop for two. Huron on the board. It's 6-2 Mitchell. Huron showing some backcourt pressure. Again, these teams, there's the ball tipped away by Harrington, but saved by Seamson. Rushing up the floor is Hayek. Cross court. Van Overshield fakes, drives baseline, kick back out. Right side Peterson. Mitchell can reset the offense. Neither team has much for height. Chloe Carr is easily the tallest girl on the floor at 6 foot for Huron. Open three in the corner. Van Overshield's an air ball. Rebound saved in the corner, though, by Peterson. Another offensive rebound, a theme that Huron was struggling with. The three never touched the rim, so the shot clock was running out. Mitchell never got a shot off, did not notice that. So shot clock violation, and Huron will get the ball. 5:45 to go, first quarter. 6-2 lead, Mitchell. Inbounds to Jane. She'll come up the left side of the floor, chased by Wyke. Lost her dribble. Needs some help. Finally bounce pass to Harrington up high. Harrington will drive down the lane, kick out right side Hines. Flip in the corner for Harrington. Back of the iron, no good. And the rebound, Mitchell. Van Overshield will rush into the front court. Now handed off Seamson. Cross court left side Hayek. Hayek flips to Wyke in the corner. Hayek top of the key. Drives, stops. Flick back out to Wyke. Hayek in the corner takes the three. That one rattles in and out. Rebound Carr, and she'll be fouled from behind. First foul of the game will go on the Mitchell Colonels, and the Colonels will sub in for the first time into the game for Mitchell is Mattia Graves, a 5'4 sophomore. Delaney Zoss, a 5'8 senior. Huron subs as well. Maddie Jurgen, senior. Addie Knight, sophomore, into the game for the black and orange. foul was on Peterson, first of the game, either team. Huron looking to inbound against the press. Lob comes in and thrown away. Stolen by Van Overshield. And a blocking call on the baseline going to go to Davis. And Huron right now is just struggling to inbound the ball against the Mitchell press. Is just very aggressive man-to-man. And nobody seems to be able to get themselves open. Mitchell will inbound on the baseline. 3 minutes gone in the game. Mitchell up 6-2. Drive down the lane to the hoop. Up short by Seamson, and Hines there with the rebound. Comes off left side to Juergens. Now flip back to Hilton Hines, top of the key. Hilton crossover into the paint, spins, kick back, right side three for Davis. Yes, Allie Davis drains the three straight away on the right wing from me. Huron back within 6-5. 4.5 minutes to go first quarter. Huron pressures. Hayek, ball tipped away, but Mitchell keeps control, and Addie Knight going to be called for a foul there. Basically, the deflected pass kind of messed up her positioning. First foul on Addie Knight and the second team on Huron. Mitchell will inbound it from the sideline in front of me. Hayek will set at the top of the key. Still straight man, it looks like, by Huron. Top of the key. They go inside. Ball thrown away right to Knight. Cross court, Davis into the front court. She's cut off by Seamson. Now flip to the left side, Hines. Hilton will go baseline underneath. Reverse layup for two. Went right around Zoss. Reverse layup for Hilton Hines. And Huron leads 7-6 midway through the first quarter. Some pressure in the backcourt by Huron again. The ball nearly stolen. They do get it up ahead to Graves. Goes back door to Zoss. Rushed the shot and miss it. Had to shoot over Carr. Rebound Huron. Hines will drive corner of the lane. Go with the Euro step scoop. No good. Ball tipped up and controlled by Mitchell. 3:35 to go first quarter. 7-6 Huron. Mitchell scored the first 6 points. Huron on a 7-0 run. Hayek comes off left side to Seamson. Mitchell's went about 4 minutes without scoring here now. Open three. Nope, Graves going to fake. Drive in. 10-footer. Baseline in and out. And Carr there to grab another rebound. Juergens lost her dribble in the backcourt. Needs some help. Lobs it up ahead to Knight into the front court. Knight look out from behind. Ball tapped away on the floor. Going to be picked up by Hayek. Hayek has a 2-on-1. She'll take it all the way in. Count it. A blocking call on Juergens. Looked like pretty good positioning on the part of Juergens, and Cody Kaufman is going to let the official know his thoughts on the call. I think he's more thinking if you're going to call that, you need to call the play on Hilton Hines back here. So the 9th grader, Hayek, has all the points for Mitchell. London Hayek 8, Huron 7 with 2:57 to go in the first quarter. Back in for Mitchell, Van Overshield as Zoss comes off. 3 team fouls now on Huron, 1 on Mitchell. We still have 2:57 to go, first quarter. Hayek, free throw, no good. Rebound and nearly a travel as 2 Huron girls came together, but Hines with the board. Davis comes in the front court, and a pretty quick call there. A blocking call going to go on Seamson, her first, second team on Mitchell. London Schroeder, 5'3" sophomore, in for the first time for Mitchell. And Abby Harrington going to come back in for Huron and give Chloe Carr a break. 2:51 to go first quarter. Mitchell 8, Huron 7 in the girls game. Boys game, of course, will follow. Huron looking to inbound, get it to Knight at the top of the key. Knight, couple of dribbles, flips to Juergens on the left wing. Juergens to the free throw line. Now back to Hines. Hines double teamed, has to back out Harrington. Harrington hard, kick out in the corner. Not there for Knight. Open three for Davis. Back of the iron, no good. Rebound and a big collision. A foul going to go on Juergens. Just did not have good position there, trying to chase after that loose ball. Foul number 2 on Juergens, 4th team on Huron. Mitchell will have the bonus on the next Huron foul. James in, Juergens out for Huron. Peterson back in for Mitchell. Thought somebody else came in. Wyke might have come in as well. 8-7, Mitchell leading. 2.5 minutes to go, first quarter. Colonels work the perimeter. Huron staying man here mainly defensively. Wyke, corner of the lane in the corner. Drive by Van Overshield, can't get the shot off baseline. Drive hard to the hoop, off balance, no good. Foul on Davis. And 2 free throws coming up for Carson Wyke. Allie Davis picks up her second, so already 5 team fouls on Huron, and Davis and Juergens both have 2 personal. Free throw for Wyke is no good. She'll try to salvage the back end as Jency Gergen in for the first time for Huron, replacing Davis. Have to go a little further into the bench earlier here with some early foul trouble on the part of the Huron Tigers. Carr going to check in for Knight. 2:13 to go, first quarter, 8-7 lead Mitchell. 1 free throw pending for Carson Wyke. And missed them both. Long rebound out. Who's got it on the floor? Jump ball, possession, Huron Tigers. And Huron still struggling to grab those defensive rebounds. That was a big-time issue against Harrisburg, and we're seeing a little bit of that already to start this game as well. Full court pressure by Mitchell as Huron will inbound it in the backcourt in front of the team bench. Get it back to Gergen, and Gergen will bring the ball up against Seamson. Gergen coming up to the right, stops, comes left to Janes. Again, straight man by the Colonels. Screen by Harrington. Instead, bounce pass in the corner to Carr. Carr tries to back her way in, kicks back out. Hines, top of the key, gets a screen. Hines with the left-handed dribble, and she kind of got clotheslined there by Kinsey Peterson. Peterson picks up her second foul, and that'll be the 3rd team on Mitchell, down to 1:50 to go in the first quarter. Wyke back in for Mitchell as Peterson will leave with that second personal, and Huron will inbound it on the baseline right in front of me. Janes bounce pass to Harrington. Harrington double team back up top. Janes on the drive, almost lost the dribble, gets it back out to Gergen. Gergen dribbles right, back left. Here's Harrington, bobbles, gets control. Harrington, back door, has Janes to the hoop. Scoop for 2. Nice pass from Harrington to set up Janes. Huron up 9-8, minute and a half to go. First quarter, Huron still showing some trap here. Ball through the hands of Schroeder, but she's able to track it down in the corner. Mitchell, top of the key, 3, no good. Long rebound, battle for it down low, and Harrington will come out with the loose ball. Into the front court, Gergen, left wing, thought about the 3, holds back. Hines, top of the key. Hilton dribbles right, stops. 3, right wing, in and out for Harrington. Cut all the rim, would not drop for her. Rebound Mitchell. Mitchell down the floor, jumper, 14 feet, no good by Van Overshield. Another rebound for Harrington. 45 seconds to go, first quarter. Ball tipped. Hilton Hines gets control, drives all the way to the hoop. Left-handed scoop would not go. Great drive, did not go. Mitchell with the board. 34 seconds to go, first quarter. Drive down the lane, off balance, no good for Seamson. Kind of forced that one. Rebound Carr. And was she fouled in the backcourt or just ball slapped away? I think the ball was just slapped away, not a foul on Mitchell. It'll be here on possession. Shot clock off with 27 seconds to go in the first quarter. Here on 9, Mitchell 8. In the girls' game here of the doubleheader, Hines in the backcourt. She'll be checked out there by Wyke. Hines, boy, threw a pretty good elbow there coming up the floor. Stops left wing, 18-17. Carr pops out on the left wing. Carr dribbles up top, ball tipped, but Harrington gets control near the timeline. Harrington stops, guarded closely in the corner. Gergen, here's the cut. Hines to the hoop, off glass, no good. Rebound battle underneath. And it looks like Huron will keep possession with 2.5 seconds to go in the first quarter. Huron 9, Mitchell 8. Huron to run the out-of-bounds play, get it to Carr. Now Gergen, and she'll just force up a shot. Carr just needed to go up with that. After 1, it's Huron 9, Mitchell 8. Community Campus timeout, 1 minute on Dakota Sports.
of Wessington provides USDA certified organic, FCI regenerative certified, and conventional crop production, balancing biology with fertility. They offer a full line of organic and conventional products for plant nutrition, plant health, and soil biology to help local producers, including amino protein products to stimulate biology and plant hormones, amino-chelated micronutrients, compost extracts derived from local sources, and kelp products. Rocking Sea Acres is proud to support Huron and area high school sports.
The Nordby Center for Recreation in Huron is your ultimate destination for fun and fitness. Challenge yourself and get fit with a fitness class that fits your schedule. The Nordby Center offers water classes, weight and cardio classes, bicycle spin classes, and more. Group fitness classes are led by the Nordby Center's expert instructors. Sign up for a fitness class today. The Nordby Center for Recreation, where the fun never ends.
Welcome to the second quarter. Community Campus Timeout. They offer $40 credit hours for in-person classes. Best value in higher education in South Dakota at Huron Community Campus. Mitchell possession to start the second quarter. Seamson trying to drive in on Hines. Kick back out to Wyke. Cross court, there's Hayek. Fakes, drives, has a lane, glides in for the layup. Wyke has all 10 points for Mitchell. The freshman in his 10-9 Mitchell early second quarter. Janes breaks the pressure against Hayek into the front court. Stops at the corner of the lane. Harrington for three. Right wing, no good. Good look. Did not go. Offensive board Carr. And Huron will get another chance on the possession. Janes at the top of the key. Janes stops free throw line, lobs it out. Hines, fake, drive, baseline, shoots over Hayek. No good. Boy, right now, Hilton Hines kind of jinxed. She's getting good looks, not getting anything to drop. Down the floor, wide open layup, reverse for two to Van Overshield. Somebody for Huron, didn't see who it was, tried to go for the reverse layup, or tried to go for the steal, and then that, when they didn't get there, that left a wide open lane for Van Overshield. Mitchell 4-0 run to start the second quarter. They're up 12-9. Ball into Harrington has to save it in, and Huron turns it over again against the inbounds. Long three is good. Left wing for Graves, and Mitchell a 7-0 run to start the second quarter. They lead 15-9. Timeout Huron. We'll take a community campus timeout of 30 on Dakota Sports.
ProClean Plus offers epoxy floor coat for garages, basements, and outdoor patios, as well as commercial and industrial spaces. Call 605-352-5776 to get a free estimate. Let the pros at ProClean Plus help you get a great-looking, durable surface with the epoxy flooring. Locally owned and operated, visit them at 201 Market Street East, or check out their website at procleanplus.net. ProClean Plus is the proud sponsor here on Tiger Sports.
Huron Community Campus timeout. They offer courses through Northern State University at Huron Community Campus. Mitchell, a 7-0 run in a little over a minute to start the second quarter. They lead 15-9. Harrington bringing the ball up, and a blocking call going to go against Mitchell. That will be on Graves. That's her first. And now Mitchell slaps the full court pressure on Huron again, and turnovers have been the biggest issue. Lob down the floor. Janes has a step. Hayek, though, slaps it away. Almost got the steal. Hayek was aggressive with that. It was just basically a football fly pattern. Janes had a step, but Hayek was able to gain ground and knock the ball away. Huron will inbound it now on the baseline right below me. 6:43 to go, first half. Huron runs the out of bounds. Janes in the corner. Allison dribbles up top. Nice catch by Hines. Hines into the paint. Lob down low underneath. Up with the left hand. No good. Not sure if somebody got a hand on it. It looked like it was going to be a wide open look for Carr. Instead, Mitchell comes out with the rebound and a chance to extend their 6-point lead. Wyke on the drive. Cut off by Carr. Back door. Dangerous pass. Slapped away by Hines. They're lucky that's all Hilton did. She had a chance to almost catch that. Addie Knight going to come back in for Huron, and she'll replace Harrington. 6:19 to go, first half, 15-9 Mitchell. They're currently on a 7-0 run. Lob comes all the way up top of the key. Hayek against Hines. Flip in the corner. Top of the key. Another three is good for Graves. Matea Graves has hit back-to-back threes here in the second quarter. And Mitchell, a 10-0 run to start the second quarter, and they lead 18-9. 10-0 run in 2 minutes. Janes bounce pass in the corner. Can't quite see who that is. It's Davis. Davis stops, gives to Janes back in the corner. Long three, way off the mark. Rebound on the weak side. Hayek and Huron just went ice cold from the field. And Mitchell throws the ball away. I'm not sure where Graves was going with that. She went cross court, but it went 10 feet over Wyke's head. Turnover gives the ball back to Huron. Juergens in, Carr out for Huron. Huron comes in with a much shorter lineup, but again, Mitchell does not have a lot of size either. Zoss is back in for the Colonels. Inbounds to Hines. Wyke on her. Hines comes into the front court, right side, going to go hard to the hoop. Off glass, no good. She's fouled, and we'll get our first free throws for the Huron Tigers. Hilton Hines will shoot 2. Hilton shooting into the Mitchell student section here in the first half. Free throw is good. Hilton with 5, and that's the first point of the second quarter for Huron. It's 18-10 Mitchell. One more shot for Hines. Short. Rebound. Oh, Knight had it but could not control it. And Van Overshield Seamson will come out with the loose ball. 8-point lead, Mitchell. They're in the front court. Van Overshield on the drive. Tries to get away from Hines into the paint. Bounce pass to Zoss at the block. Back out Van Overshield. Mitchell brings it back outside. Resets the offense. Come off to the left side, Wyke. Wyke looking inside. Top of the key drive, Graves. Ball fake. Into the paint, free throw line jumper. Van Overshield is short. Who's going to get the rebound? Huron does, as Addie Knight stepped in to get the loose ball. First miss from the field in the second quarter for Mitchell. And Janes turns the ball over. Lost control of the ball, trying to drive into the lane. It's picked out of there by Schroeder. Zoss, top of the key, right back to Schroeder. Schroeder up top of the key. Mitchell works the perimeter. Go inside, low post, and a foul on Juergens, going to be her third. It pretty much had to put the hack on Schroeder. It was going to be an easy layup, but Juergens does pick up her third personal foul. First team on Huron in the second quarter. Free throw Schroeder is no good. Mitchell struggling at the free throw line. This could be worse. Jency Gergen, Abby Harrington back in for the Huron Tigers. Mitchell subbed in with somebody as well. I see Hayek's back on the floor. Not sure if anybody else came in or not. Waiting to get everybody aligned. Oh, they got Graves waiting to come in, but evidently she's coming in for the shooter. Now the official finally recognizes. Second free throw is way off the mark. Rebound Knight, but lost it out of bounds. Boy, Huron just struggling to get out of their own way. Mitchell is now 0 for 5 from the free throw line, and they lead by 8. This could be way worse. But again, Huron just hands the ball over to Mitchell again. Outside Hayek will drive the paint, double teamed. Right side Peterson. Mitchell will back it out with Wyke. Now left side Graves. She's had the hot hand here in the second quarter. Seamson flips in the corner. Long three for Hayek is good. That's 3 threes for Hayek. She's got 13 points on 5 of 6 shooting from the field. Mitchell up by double digits, 21-10, 4:10 to go, first half. Harrington on the left wing, looks up top, has Hines at the key. Hines starts the drive, cut off by the double team. Davis on the drive, hard to the hoop for 2. Allie Davis just beat Seamson off the dribble. 21-12, Huron within 9. Hayek stops. Oh, she could have taken the 3. 3 for Seamson, no good. And Hines glides in and gets the rebound. Into the front court. Knight on the drive, goes right around the defender. Scoop shot for 2. I'd like to see Addie get a little more aggressive on offense. That time she drove right down and went right by Peterson. Got the layup. Huron back within 7, 21-14. 3:25 to go in the first half. Colonels Top of the key, Hayek on the right side. Again, 9th grader, but she has 13 points. Has almost outscored Huron. Low post, foul on Hines as she was trying to deny the ball from the post up down low. That was Peterson. Hilton Hines, I believe that's her first. Yes, it is. Second team on Huron, Mitchell with 2 team, and Colonels will inbound the ball on the baseline, far end of the floor. Lob comes all the way up top. Hayek. Now here's the handoff. Graves in the corner, back up top. Seamson. Seamson gets a screen, wants to go to the hoop. Stripped by Gergen, but could not hang on to the ball. Nice defensive play by Gergen, but again, she slapped the ball away and then just could not quite get control of it before she went out of bounds. And Mitchell will inbound on the baseline. Haley Rogers in for the first time for Huron. Ball fake, little floater in the lane for 2 for Van Overshield. And Mitchell's lead back at 9, 23-14, inside of 3 minutes to go first half. Hines breaks the press. Wyke will pick her up. Across the timeline, coming up the left side. Shovel it off to Rogers. Cut to the hoop, nothing there. Outside Davis. Davis tries to attack. Now Hines. Hines gets a screen, nothing there. Rogers out on the right wing. Rogers waiting for some help, dribbles off to the left, now back right, flips to Gergen. 7 seconds on the shot clock. Here's Davis, free throw line, now Harrington. Here's the 3 for Gergen, no good, just beat the shot clock, ball out of bounds, and will be Mitchell ball. Well, that was certainly a good defensive possession for the Mitchell Colonels. Seamson back in for Mitchell. Knight back in for Huron as we're down to 2:12 to go in the first half. Mitchell's had a big run here in the second quarter. They have outscored Huron 15-5 and lead by 9. Hitting 2 minutes to go in the first half. Mitchell spreads the floor. Seamson up top, reverse it left side. Hayek wants to drive on Gergen. Hand check call. Going to go on Jency. That'll be her first. Team foul number 3 on Huron with 1:56 to go in the first half. Carr and Janes in for Huron as Harrington and Gergen come out. Mitchell will run the out of bounds baseline, far end of the floor. Come in on the baseline to Van Overshield. She'll bring it back up top. Seamson. As again they spread the floor. Huron looks, well, I guess it is still man. Almost looked like a zone there. Right wing, Van Overshield in the corner, Hayek. Davis out on her, top of the key, Graves. Graves to the block, to the hoop, shot up, no good as Knight did a good job of staying with her. Huron needs to score. Knight into the front court, spin move, almost lost the ball, gets it back out to Hines. Hilton into the paint, has a lane, got fouled. We'll see if they give her the shot or not. I thought it almost came before the shot. Foul's going to be on Van Overshield, her first, and it was indeed before the shot. Huron will inbound it on the baseline with 1:25 to go first half. Mitchell up 9 in the girls' game. Inbounds comes to the left side to Knight. Flips up top of the key, Janes. Janes dribbles to the right and gets tied up. Hayek tied her up. It'll still be Huron possession. Quick hands by the freshman. Huron, though, will maintain possession on the arrow with 1:17 to go in the first half. Gergen in, Janes out for Huron. 23-14, Mitchell leading. Huron led by 1 at the end of the first quarter. Inbounds to Hines. Hines will start the drive into the paint, hard to the hoop, off glass for 2. Hilton Hines has 7 to lead Huron in scoring. Huron back within 7, 23-16. Mitchell breaks the press. Van Overshield cut off, kick back, 1 minute to go. First half, 3 for Seamson, got it. Addie Seamson, her first bucket. Mitchell shooting the ball very well here in the second quarter, well over 50%. Mitchell up by 10, 26-16, 45 seconds to go in the first half. Huron needs to answer. Cross court, right side, Davis. Davis cut off at the free throw line, left side. Hines hard to the hoop, quadruple team, no good. Rebound slapped away from Carr, will stay with Huron. Huron will get another chance, and the shot clock is off with 31 seconds to go in the first half. Mitchell 26, Huron 16. Huron runs the out of bounds. Knight has it on the left wing in the corner. Open shot for Hines. In and out. Offensive rebound, Davis. Her putback won't go. Ball tipped out, and Knight saves it to Hines. Still 20 seconds to work with here. Gergen will drive behind the back. Now picked up the dribble. Davis in the corner. 11 seconds to go in the half. Davis trapped in the corner. Finally finds the baseline. Knight cross court. Gergen an open three. Left wing. No good. Rebound Hayek, and that will end the first half. Huron got shots, but nobody was able to get points. And at the half, Mitchell leads Huron by 10, 26-16. We'll take a community campus timeout of 2 minutes. Give you the halftime scores and stats. 2 minutes on Dakota Sports.
Experience delicious. Experience Ryan's Hangar Restaurant and Ace Lounge. They specialize in steaks, burgers, seafood, and pasta. Ryan's Hangar can host your party in a private room and offer catering too. Open Monday through Friday 4 to 10, Saturday 4 to 11, and open for lunch every Thursday 11 to 2 and closed on Sunday. Ryan's Hangar Restaurant and Ace Lounge in the Crossroads in downtown Huron.
Adams Quick Lube is your go-to place for convenient, reliable oil changes. Fast, easy, no-pressure oil changes for your family's vehicle. No appointment needed. See them at 1159 Dakota Avenue North or give Adam a call at 352-9325. Adams Quick Lube also has tire repair, batteries, and filters. Locally owned and open at 8 a.m. every day except Sundays. Trust your family vehicle with Adams Quick Lube. 1159 Dakota Avenue North. Adams Quick Lube is a proud sponsor of Tiger Sports.
Kaufman Livestock of Huron is a proud supporter of the Huron Tigers in all area high school athletics. Marty, Cody, and Logan Kaufman raise registered Simmental bulls. 2 are former Huron Tigers, 1 a former Alpena Wildcat. Best of luck to all area athletes and the Huron Tigers. From Kaufman Livestock of Huron.
Stop in for a free insurance review with Lane Anderson of Farmers Union Insurance. Auto, home, farm, life, and business. Become a satisfied policyholder with Farmers Union Insurance. Farmers Union Insurance, Lane Anderson, 1835 Arizona Avenue, Southwest in Huron.
Looking for personalized apparel such as t-shirts, hats, sweatshirts, hoodies, jackets? PB Sports, of course. How about signs, logos, and vinyl graphics that pop? PB Sports, of course. Proud sponsor of the Tigers, PB Sports, downtown Huron.
Halftime at the Mitchell Corn Palace. The Mitchell girls with a big second quarter lead 26-16 as they outscored Huron 18-7 in that second quarter. We'll get to the stats here coming up. Let's do a Kurtz Heating and Cooling scoreboard update. Lower levels today, girls JV. Mitchell defeated Huron 48-22. Boys sophomore game, Mitchell 70, Huron 47. The boys JV, Huron edged Mitchell 55-50. Those are the lower level scores that I have here at the half. Again, 26-16. Mitchell is leading the Huron Tigers in the girls game. Remember, the boys game will follow. We'll take another community campus timeout of 2 minutes. Run down the halftime stats on Dakota Sports.
Proud to sponsor the Huron Tigers. The doctors and staff at the Huron Eye Clinic are committed to providing quality service and products to their patients in Huron and surrounding areas. The Huron Eye Clinic offers comprehensive eye exams, contact lens exams, infant C screenings, LASIK consultations, ocular disease services, and pediatric eye care. Stop in at the office at 1288 Dakota Avenue South to make an appointment or call the Huron Eye Clinic today at 605-352-4181.
Visit Sun Gold Sports in downtown Huron at Center Plaza or online at sungoldsports.com or call Stephanie at Sun Gold Sports at 605-554-0248. Screen printing, embroidery, custom apparel, awards, banners, and sporting goods. Sun Gold Sports, 289 Dakota Avenue South, Center Plaza in Huron.
This is Matt Sibley with Brian J. Davidson Insurance Agency in Huron. You changed thousands of diapers, cut off hundreds of crufts, played hours of peekaboo and duck duck goose, because you do anything for your kids. That's why it's so important to protect them with life insurance from State Farm. State Farm agent Brian Davidson will help make it easy and affordable to help you protect your family, no matter what the future holds. Because for the people you do anything for, life insurance could mean everything. Call today, because like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
I scream, you scream, we all scream for ice cream. Dairy Queen's ice cream, of course. Get your favorite cool treats at Dairy Queen of Huron. Get a chocolate dipped cone, a dilly bar, hot fudge sundae, or their famous GQ Blizzard. And for parties, anniversaries, or any occasion, order a DQ cake, a Treats Pizza, or a DQ Blizzard cake. Dairy Queen of Huron is open every day of the week. Drive up, carry out, or dine in. Dairy Queen of Huron. Hot eats and cool treats.
And welcome back to the Mitchell Corn Palace. I'm Jeff Duffy. Halftime of the girls' game. Mitchell 26, Huron 16. Mitchell 13 points from freshman London Hayek. She scored the first 10 points of the game, and I have her 5 of 6 from the field with 3 threes in the first half. Matea Graves had 6 points on a pair of threes in the second quarter. Lauren Van Overshield 4 and Addie Seamson 3. For the Huron Tigers, 7 for Hilton Hines, 5 for Allie Davis. Allison Janes and Addie Knight each have 2. The difference, though, is the three-point shot. Mitchell was 6 three-pointers in the first half. Huron had just the 1, and that is a big advantage, obviously, for the Colonels. Shooting in the first half, Huron 7 of 23, so they're shooting, I think, sub 30%. Mitchell 10 of 23, but they shot 7 of 10 in the second quarter as they took the lead and are up by 10 here at halftime. So turnovers were a big issue early on for Huron, and then finally just getting the ball in the basket probably for the second quarter. It ended up being the other issues for the Tigers. See if they come up with some answers here as we get set to go with our second half. We'll take another community campus timeout of 2 minutes and get ready to go with the third quarter here from the Corn Hut on Dakota Sports.
Bettering yourself or pursuing a degree? Huron Community Campus offers in-person classes at just $40 per credit hour plus fees. HCC offers courses through Northern State University, offering quality education at an exceptional value. To learn more, call Huron Community Campus at 605-353-8518. That's 605-353-8518.
With nearly 130 stores in 12 states, Slumberland has the buying power to bring you the best values from the nation's top furniture brands. Slumberland is America's #1 dealer for Lazy Boy furniture. Slumberland is also the Midwest's largest retailer for Sealy, Simmons, Stearns & Foster, and Tempur-Pedic mattresses. Slumberland of Huron is completely locally owned and operated. Our staff, including sales and delivery, is made up entirely of your neighbors in Huron. So for the best brands at the best prices, along with truly local service, turn to Slumberland Furniture of Huron.
And ready to go with the second half. Mitchell 26, Huron 16. See if Huron can come up with some solutions offensively as they just struggled. Well, they struggled to get into the offense. Finally, I think Mitchell let up a little bit on the press, and then Huron just was unable to knock down shots. As I said, for the first half, Mitchell had 6 three-pointers. Huron had just the 1. Mitchell did help out by going 0 for 5 from the free throw line. Huron 1 of 2. Or else this could even look a little worse than what it is. But 26-16, Mitchell leads Huron here as we get set to go with the second half. Boys game will follow Thursday. We begin our coverage of the 281 Conference basketball tournaments. Thursday we'll have all 4 first-round games of the girls tournament. That will be over on KOKK. Friday, we're home and away with the Tigers for the first time this year. girls at Lincoln, boys at home against Lincoln. The girls' game will put on KOKK, the boys on Tiger. 281 tournament next week. Monday is the semifinals at the arena. 4 games starting at 3:30. And again, we'll have all 4 over on KOKK. We'll take a community campus timeout of 30 seconds. Come back with our second half on Dakota Sports.
Cattle are eating. Are they growing like you expect? At Dakota Land Feeds, their experienced feed consultants can help you be sure your cattle are getting everything they need to perform and what will help you increase your bottom line. Let Dakota Land Feeds help formulate the right ration to fit the needs of your cattle, whether you have growing calves, feedlot cattle, yearlings, or beef cows. Dakota Land Feeds has feed consultants across the territory to help serve you. See your local Dakota Land Feeds dealer today.
Welcome back to the Mitchell Corn Palace. That Huron Community Campus timeout. They offer $40 credit hours for in-person classes at Huron Community Campus. It is the best value in higher education in South Dakota. Mitchell will have possession to start the second half. They lead by 10. I believe Mitchell's biggest lead in the first half was 11. So Huron's got to get something solved here. First off, get Mitchell slowed down from the three-point arc, then find a way to get themselves going from the three-point arc. It's like everybody's ready to play ball. Just need to throw it in. There we go, and we'll start the second half. Wyke will get Mitchell into the offense as we begin the third quarter. Way outside comes right side to Hayek. Hayek holds the ball, back door, try to get it to Wyke. Defended, though, by Carr. They'll have to come back out. Hayek for 3. No good. I think that's her first miss from a 3. Janes has the rebound underneath. Second miss from the field for sure for Hayek. You're on a chance to get the lead down to single digits here on their first possession, second half. Hilton Hines drives, cut off by a double team. Janes fakes. She'll go all the way down to the hoop. Scoop shot for 2. Allison Janes, her second bucket. And Huron has it back to 8. Huron showing some full court pressure, but Mitchell breaks it to Van Overshield in the front court. Went behind the back, almost lost it. Seamson will come left side, go baseline, put it up. No good. Rebound slapped out of bounds by Mitchell. It'll be Huron ball. So a couple of misses to begin the second half for Mitchell. Mitchell will slap on the full court pressure again. Lob comes into Hilton Hines, and she'll be shadowed by Hayek as Mitchell lays off lob into the front court to Davis. Davis will set it with Seamson on her. Right side, Janes. Janes gets a screen from Carr, top of the key. Janes wants 3, got it. Allison Janes with 5 points to open the second half. Huron within 5, 26-21. That's the start Huron needed. Some pressure again by Huron. Trap in the backcourt. Hayek gets it up ahead in the corner. Wyke thought about the 3. Back up top, Hayek. She'll go into the paint. Cut off. Open 3 for Seamson. Got it. Well, kept Huron moving defensively till somebody got the open look at the 3, and Mitchell has been making their 3s. The lead back up to 8, 29-21, Mitchell. Colonels again pressuring. Wyke almost took the ball away from Janes. Janes gets control now, lost it. Out of bounds. Will stay with the Huron Tigers. And Huron really struggling at times to get the ball up the floor against the Mitchell press. Inbounds comes to Hines, and she'll just bring it up. Man on man, gets away from Hayek into the front court. Has a lane, then knocked away, but right to Carr, back off to Hines. 2 minutes gone in the third quarter. Huron down 8 with the ball. Hand off to Janes, top of the key. Bounce past Davis, right wing. Go down low to Harrington, double teamed. Here's the cut to the hoop. Carr, she's fouled. 2 free throws for Chloe Carr. Carr has not scored in the game. She'll get 2 here. The foul is on Van Overshield, her second. First foul on either team here in the second half. 5:46 to go in the third quarter. Free throw no good for Carr. Zoss and Graves back in for Mitchell as Peterson comes off, and I believe Van Overshield. Carr will try to salvage the back end here of the 2 free throws. Second shot is good, 1 out of 2. 29-22, Mitchell's lead at 7. Huron presses, get in the middle, Seamson, cross court, got a 2-on-1. Zoss underneath by Carr, missed the shot, but was fouled. That time Mitchell broke it and got themselves a 2-on-1 very quickly. Delaney Zoss will shoot 2. The foul on Carr is her first. 1 team foul apiece here in the third quarter. Zoss, free throw is no good. Knight will check in for Carr for the Huron Tigers. 5:39 to go, third quarter, 29-22, Mitchell leading. Zoss, second free throw. Back of the iron, no good, and a one-handed rebound for Knight. Mitchell now 0 for 7 from the free throw line. Pressure broken by Janes into the front court as Wyke out on her. Right side, Davis on the wing. Mitchell still straight man. Hines wants to drive, spins in on Hayek, hard to the hoop for 2. Hilton Hines with 9, and Huron again within 5, 29-24. Pressure, they get in the front court. Wyke stops on the left wing, waits for her teammates. Now flips back to Seamson, who backs it out near the timeline against Knight. Seamson dribbling back right and left. Graves goes down into the corner, Hayek. Hayek, a couple of dribbles with Harrington on her. Graves wants to drive, kick out, wide open 3 for Wyke. Too strong, and you're unable to grab the rebound. Up the floor and thrown away as Davis tried to push it up ahead to Hilton Hines and threw it probably 10 feet over her head. Not going to get that one. The ball turns back over to Mitchell. Van Overshield quickly back in for Mitchell. Schroeder back in for the Colonels. Huron still showing some pressure in the backcourt. Seamson, now Wyke in the middle, lob it up ahead. They get it to Schroeder. Feedback in the middle. Van Overshield hard to the hoop. No good. Foul going to go on Harrington. Again, Mitchell able to break down and get a 3-on-2 that time. Lauren Van Overshield will shoot 2. Foul is on Harrington, her first. Second team on Huron. Van Overshield, daughter of the former football coach of the Mitchell Colonels. And there it is, the first made free throw of the game for Mitchell. They were 0 for 7. Now Van Overshield drops in the first one. She's got 5 with the second free throw pending. Hits them both. That's the other thing, too. So Mitchell's now shot 9 free throws. Huron, I guess, has shot 4. Pressure, but Hines is bringing the ball up, being checked there by Schroeder. Cross court, James into the front court. Allison, top of the key. Mitchell going zone this time. It's like a 3-2 or a 2-3, one of the two. Hines had the open look at the 3, then had to pull it back. Go down on the baseline, picked up there by Harrington. Davis tried to drive, then got cut off. Back up top, it comes to Hines. Hines goes through a double team, off glass for 2. Got the Euro step there, perhaps. Hines in double figures with 11. Huron is 4 for 4 from the field here to start the third quarter. Back down by 5, inside of 4 minutes to go in the third. Mitchell breaks the press. Seamson will feed in the corner. A 3 is good. I believe that was Schroeder. I was blocked out by it. Schroeder with the 3, and Mitchell quickly back up by 8. When Huron has momentum, Mitchell finds a way to get a wide open 3. 34-26 Colonels, 3:39 to go. Third quarter, Davis almost turned the ball over, and then we got Hines on the floor, and she got landed on, and boy, Kaufman is hot. There was no foul called on Seamson. She was just allowed to hop right on top of Hines. We end up with a jump ball possession Huron. I know it was a loose ball, but usually you don't let a girl land on top of another girl. But no call. Huron try to chip away again, down 8. Davis at the top of the key. Janes still in the zone here by Mitchell. Here's the drive by Hines. Baseline, tried to step through and stepped through too strong. Drug the pivot foot, and that's a travel. The ball will turn over to the Mitchell Colonels. Carr and Gergen back in for Huron as Janes coming off the floor and Knight in for the first time for Mitchell, a 6'2", 7th grader, C.C. Morgan. would be cousin to Blake and Miles Elway. Mitchell almost threw the ball away on the press, but Hayek able to get control. Lobs all the way up into the front court to White. Now holds it, throws back. And Seamson at the top of the key. Huron going straight man here. 3 minutes to go, third quarter. Mitchell is up 8 with the ball. 1 minute after 7 o'clock. KIJV, AM/FM Huron. Back top of the key, it's White. Bounce pass in the corner. Open three. This one short for Seamson. Rebound Davis underneath. She's being double teamed. Needs some help. Finally gets the ball into the front court. Harrington will drive around the right side. Look out from behind. Slapped away from behind by Seamson. It'll still be Huron ball. 2:37 to go, third quarter. Mitchell 34, Huron 26. Huron hasn't led since the beginning of the second quarter. Have been as close as 5 here in the third. I believe the biggest lead Mitchell had in the second was 11. Gergen on the left wing, up top, right side Davis trying to post up Carr. Now Gergen working the perimeter, high post to Harrington. She's double teamed. It looks like Hayek got elbowed. Long three is good for Hines. Hilton Hines drained a long three, and Hayek got elbowed there as she was putting the pinch there on Davis, and the official coming over to talk to her. She might have got bopped in the nose. She's going to come off the floor. Inadvertent. 2:19 to go, third quarter, 34-29. Mitchell could complain that maybe there should be a foul on that. On the other hand, they had a girl land on top of one of ours with nothing called. Huron within 5 again, pressing. Mitchell breaks again, has a 2-on-1, but they'll hold it back. Graves, the right wing, ball deflected on the floor. Mitchell, though, comes up with it. Hines almost with the steal. 34-29, Mitchell, Huron hanging around. Van Overshield, left wing. Top of the key, White. White goes inside to Morgan, shoots over Harrington, no good. Davis with the board. Looks like Van Overshield got away with one there, too. Huron can cut the lead more. Gergen in the front court has Harrington, top of the key, right side Davis. Thought about the three, drives. Open 10-footer is good. Got inside of Morgan, put it down. Allie Davis is 7. I still don't have Huron with a missed shot here in the third quarter. There's a ball nearly stolen by Hines, and she thought she had the strip. Cody Kaufman just telling Hilton, just calm down. Kind of a bang-bang play, and we got momentum right now, back within 3. Hilton Hines does pick up her second. Maddie Juergens back in for Huron. And Hayek quickly back in after getting bopped in the nose or the mouth there just a minute or so ago. 34-31, Mitchell's lead shaved to 3. 90 seconds to go, third quarter. Huron on defense now as Van Overshield gets the Colonels into the offense. Top of the key, Morgan. They're trying to post up White underneath with Juergens on her. Mitchell works the perimeter. Top of the key, Seamson. She'll drive as a lane got hammered. It's either going to be Hines or Davis. There was a lot of contact as she cut to the hoop. It's on Hines, and that's number 3 on Hilton Hines, and she's going to have to take a break on the... No, she's going to stay in. Davis comes out as Knight comes in. And now they are going to come back in with Allison Janes. So with 1:11 to go in the third quarter, probably sit Hilton the rest of the third. Don't let her pick up a cheap fourth foul here as you are back within 3. Fourth team foul in Huron 2. Lob comes out, tipped by Janes on the floor, still on it. Oh my goodness, how do you call that on Janes? It was a loose ball. Both girls were going after the ball, and they call a foul on Allison Janes. And to me, it looked like Janes had a better angle to the ball than did Hayek, but the call is made, and Hayek at the line to shoot 2. Janes with her first foul, and Hayek puts in the first free throw. She's got 14, but her first point here of the second half. 1:08 to go now. Hilton Hines going to come in for Maddie Juergens, probably for offensive purposes here. 35-31, Mitchell back up by 4. Second shot is no good. Rebound comes out long to Gergen. 4-point game. Huron with the ball as we hit 1 minute to go in the third quarter. Janes into the front court. Off the dribble has Gergen on the wing. Gergen Top of the key, shovel it off and threw it right at the feet of Janes. Could not come up with it. Huron turns it over. And Juergens going to come back in for Hines for defensive purposes. Pass just was not much Allison Janes can do. It would have been a nice catch if she had controlled it. 50 seconds to go, third quarter. Huron still pressing. Mitchell breaks. Hike in the front court, finds Van Overshield. Flip in the corner. Open three for Wyke. No good. Offensive board for Mitchell. And the ball nearly stripped and a late whistle, and we have a timeout. Mitchell timeout with 38 seconds to go, third quarter. Colonels up by 4. Community campus timeout of 30 on Dakota Sports.
In Huron, count on an experienced staff. Count on a knowledgeable staff. At Olympic Chevrolet, count on a helpful and friendly staff. So whether you're in the market for a brand new vehicle or a used, dependable vehicle, count on the staff at Olympic Chevrolet to help you get the vehicle that best fits your needs. Olympic Chevrolet. Call them at 605-352-6411. See them at 500 4th Street Northeast in Huron, or go online at olympicgmc.com. Drive off the lot today with the vehicle that you've been dreaming about from Olympic Chevrolet.
Community campus timeout. They offer courses through Northern State University at Huron Community Campus. Mitchell using their first timeout. Huron's only used one. Colonels will inbound with 36 seconds left here in the third quarter, about 6 seconds different. Game clock, shot clock. Morgan out on the right wing. Now flips right side, hands it off Van Overshield. Morgan in the corner. Long three is short. Rebound comes out, and boy, they let Hayek get away with one there. That's all I'll say about that. Mitchell, another opportunity on the possession. 14 seconds to go. Van Overshield has the ball tipped away, stolen by Davis. Davis up the floor as Juergens to her right. Juergens will drive, stop. Here's the cut. Carr to the hoop. She's fouled by Morgan. Huron got the transition going. I did not see who slapped the ball away from Van Overshield, but it was picked up by Davis, and Huron got to the transition, and Chloe Carr with a chance for 2 free throws. The foul on Morgan is her first. Free throw is good for Carr. 3.7 seconds to go, third quarter. Huron back within 3, 35-32. Free throw pending for junior Chloe Carr. And can't get that one to go. Rebound Morgan underneath. Don't foul. Get it off to Seamson, and that'll be it. Into the third quarter. Mitchell 35, Huron 32. We'll take a community campus timeout of 1 minute on Dakota Sports on Tiger.
Means bumps, bruises, and breaks happen. Lean on Huron Regional Medical Center Orthopedics and Sports Medicine. Orthopedic surgeons Dr. Kevin Ober and Dr. Todd Anderson, along with the Pro Rehab Physical Therapy teams, are here to get you back in your game. Schedule an appointment at HuronRegional.org, because when it comes to your health, the right care is right here. Best of luck to our area athletes from Huron Regional Medical Center.
When is the right home truly the right home? This is Reg Kleinsasser with the Real Estate Connection. First, can you afford it? Beyond the purchase price, you need to consider utility costs, maintenance costs, and property taxes. All of these factors add to the actual cost of a new home. Does the home meet your needs? At the Real Estate Connection, we are dedicated to helping you find a home that meets your needs without breaking your budget. We're ready to help you find the right home today. Give us a call, 352-1300, or visit our website, realestatehuron.com.
We head to the fourth quarter. Mitchell 35, Huron 32. Huron possession to start the fourth quarter. Davis comes left side to Hines. Looks like we are man-to-man here by Mitchell. Left side, Harrington back in. Couple of dribbles. Tried to go back door. Not sure where she was going there. Threw it away. Van Overshield with the steal. Seamson glides into the front court in the corner. Ball fake by Wyke, and Mitchell will back it out. Seamson at the top of the key. And there's going to be a hand check call on Carr. I could see that one. Carr picks up her second, first team here in the fourth quarter. Shooting in the third quarter, I have Mitchell 2 of 9, but both the shots made were threes. Now, I don't claim to be 100% of my stats, but I had Huron 7 of 7 from the field in the third quarter, so that means they're either making shots or turning it over, basically. Mitchell on the attack. White circles the perimeter. Now flips it back to Seamson. They're just doing the weave out there. Now it's Hayek, free throw line. Van Overshield right side. Now it's Seamson into the paint. 10-footer, no good. Had a good look, did not go. Rebound, Huron Tigers. Hines pushes up ahead. Davis on the right wing. Davis will drive right side, go underneath the basket, nowhere to go, and threw it away. Steal by Seamson. She's going to push. Wyke into the front court, left side. Drives by Harrington all the way in for the layup. Carson Wyke's been quiet. That's her first bucket of the game. Gives Mitchell a 5-point lead, 37-32. 6:47 to go in the game. Huron has not led since the end of the first quarter. Davis on the perimeter. Ball knocked away on the floor. Steal by Hayek, and then deflected and down the floor. Mitchell's got a girl wide open. Take it in. Layup by Seamson. Huron turns it over. And Mitchell a 4-0 run to start the fourth quarter. Huron's been slow out of the gate pretty much each quarter here. And they're down now by 7, 39-32. And Janes fell down, but a timeout by Huron. 6:16 to go in the game. Mitchell 39, Huron 32. Community Campus timeout of 30 on Dakota Sports.
Ghost Energy is the fully transparent, fully loaded, feel-good energy drink you've been waiting for. No sugar, no artificial colors, epic focus, complete performance. Pick up a can of Ghost Energy distributed by Elwine Brothers at Fair City Foods, Carlson's, Super X, Southside, Freedom, DJ's Travel Center, Lewis Drug, Thunderbird, and Corner Pantries in Huron. Elwine Brothers wishes the Huron Tigers best of luck. Go Tigers!
We are back here at the Mitchell Corn Palace. I believe that was a 30-second timeout. I could be wrong on that. In any case, timeout was by Huron. Must have been a 60, not a 30. 39-32, Mitchell leading with 6:16 to go in the game. Again, boys game will follow. Good crowd here, as you would expect, for the rivalry clash here tonight at the Corn Hut. And Huron will inbound. Huron needs to answer here now after Mitchell, a 4-0 run here to start the fourth quarter. Couple of dribbles. Hines has it on the left wing. Hines looks for some cuts. Bounce pass top of the key. Gergen back in. Now it's Hines. Deep three, left wing. Got it. Needed it. Hines with a deep three brings Huron back within 4, 39-34. Full court pressure. Mitchell breaks it in the front court with Hayek. Now flip back to Seamson. Seamson at the top of the key. Dribbles left, goes right. Ball deflected by Janes, but Seamson keeps control. Goes right into Hines, stripped by Hines, and Seamson really kind of forced that, and they let Hines play defense. Huron turns Mitchell over. Chance to make it a one-possession game. Down 4 with the ball. 5:24 left in the contest. Hines fakes right, backs it out. Now has Gergen on the wing. Jency right back to Hines. Another deep three, right side. Too strong, long rebound comes straight out to Hilton. Huron will keep possession. Gergen, look to Janes in the corner. Gergen will take the three, no good. That's the first 2 misses from the field tonight for Huron. Van Overshield, flip back, 3 for Seamson. Top of the key, got it. Addie Seamson, that's her third 3 of the night. She's got 11 points, and Mitchell back up 7, 42-35. Mitchell has hit their threes tonight, and that has been the difference in this game. Lob to the high post. Carr. She gets hammered upon, and foul going to go on Mitchell. First team foul on Mitchell. We're at 4:36 to go in the game. Foul is number 3 on Kinsey Peterson. You're on a run the out of bounds on the baseline. Mitchell zoning. Lob comes all the way out. James, had the wide open look at the 3. Didn't take it. Hines will drive baseline 10-footer. No good. She'll get 2 free throws just like Harrisburg. Anytime we got contact on a shot, could never get that shot to go to try to get the and one. But it will be free throws for Hilton Hines. Hilton leads Huron in scoring with 17, only double-figured score. Hines, free throw, got it. Rattled around, but did drop in. Davis in, Gergen out for Huron. 4.5 minutes to go in the game. Mitchell 42, Huron 36 in our girls matchup. Second free throw bounces in, got them both. Hilton having a good night here at 19. 42-37, Huron stays within 5, pressing full court. Hayek breaks it, gets in the front court. Nice catch over there by Peterson. Now Hayek can get Mitchell into the offense. Straight man by Huron. Set a screen for Hayek. Hayek dribbles off to the left. Now hands it back to White. Has a lane. Takes it hard to the hoop for 2. Huron's defense just split, and White had a clear lane to the basket. Easy hoop. Mitchell back up 7 as we hit 4 minutes to go in the game. Knight, now Janes. Janes traveled. She tried to stop, and her left foot slipped. And the ball turns back over to Mitchell. Unforced turnover. Harrington in and Carr out for Huron. 3:58 left, and Huron's got to get some defensive stops and then has to get something going offensively as well. Drive into the paint. Hayek open in the corner, but White passes up the 3. Works the perimeter, now slip back top of the key. Seamson, weave out there. Hayek fakes left, goes into the paint, kicks back out. Top of the key, there's the fake. Van Overshield has a lane, had the ball stripped by Janes, out of bounds. Huron could not grab it. Nice hands there by Janes, but could not grab the loose ball. Mitchell will inbound. They have 13 seconds left on the shot clock. Colonels will inbound, and the ball off of Hilton Hines, but picked up by Seamson. She'll do the floater in the paint for 2. Seamson with the bucket. And Mitchell up 9. Long pass into the front court. Harrington flips it off to Davis. Davis into the front court. Huron really needs to score. Hines hard to the hoop. Left-hand scoop for 2. Hilton Hines with the score, and Huron will use a timeout. 3:14 to go in the game. Mitchell 46, Huron 39. Community campus timeout, 1 minute, 1 minute on Dakota Sports.
Huron offers dine-in, carry-out, or fast delivery every day of the week. For delivery or carry-out, give them a call at 352-6925. Not sure what to order from their delicious menu? Then dine in and try their famous Godfather's Buffet, featuring a variety of pizza slices, tasty chicken, and many salads and desserts to choose from. They're locally owned, so stop in and say hi to Derek and the rest of the pizza crew. They're located on 195 21st Street in Huron. Godfather's Pizza. Give them a call, 352-6925.
As your child's body changes, their eyesight does too, especially in the teen years. Don't let your child fall behind in front of the smart board or the scoreboard because their vision can't keep up. According to a recent survey, 84% of parents in the United States wait until their child complains of vision issues before scheduling an eye exam. Many common vision problems can be corrected when caught in early childhood, so don't delay. Give Dr. Porsche a call today. See the best.
3:14 to go in the game. Here on 2 timeouts remaining. Mitchell has 4. Mitchell up 7 with the ball. Pressure by Huron. Long pass, and Mitchell's just been throwing over the press, get it in the front court. Now they can get into the half-court offense. Seamson up top has Davis out on her. Still straight man by Huron. Huron, I don't remember, maybe once they've done a zone. I don't remember it. Here's the backdoor ball deflected by Hines. Stolen, and a foul on Hayek. Hayek tried to hit a backdoor cutter, and Hines just slapped the ball away, picked it up, and was fouled by Hayek. First foul on London and the third team on Mitchell. 2:52 to go. Huron back within 7. Carr in, Harrington out for Huron. Mitchell will continue to press full court. Pass deflected out of bounds by Wyke, and Huron, this has been the biggest issue with Huron against Mitchell's press, just getting the ball in. If Huron can get the ball in, usually Mitchell just has everybody slack off, and it's just a man-to-man coming up, and that's what they're doing. As it came into Hines, she'll bring it up on White into the front court, top of the key. James wide open 3, front of the rim, no good. That was a good look for Allison, didn't go. Rebound, Van Overshield. Mitchell in transition. Hayek down the floor. Bounce pass stolen, but they're going to say a kick by Hines. That was not a kick. She deflected that with her hands. That was not a kick. Mitchell gets a huge break there. Mitchell going to run the out-of-bounds play, get it up top to Seamson. Seamson backs it out as Huron stays in the man, and Mitchell will work a little clock here, up 7, 2:24 to go in the game. Left side, they'll go in the corner, and a foul going to go on Knight, trying to stay in front of Wyke. Addie Knight will pick up her second team on Huron. Third foul, on Knight. Hines, Knight, and Juergens all have 3. That's the foul trouble for Huron. Inbound slapped away by Knight, who's at last touch by Knight. Boy, you can make a case if Knight slapped it and then that it would have went off Van Overshield. They say no. And Mitchell gets to keep possession. Wyke will set it up top of the key. Mitchell's run a lot of time off this possession. They get inside to Wyke, missed the shot, a late whistle, and a foul on Huron on Knight, who tried to block the shot, and then the late whistle, and Mitchell's going to get 2 free throws. And the whistles now are definitely going the way of the Colonels. That one could have went either way, but that kick ball, that was just a very poor call. First free throw is good for Wyke. Wyke with 5 points, and they've all come here in the fourth quarter. And what do we have here? Do we have a bench warning on Kaufman, I believe, or what? I'm not sure what that is. Whatever it is, Wyke is now going to shoot her second free throw. The lefty puts it up and back of the iron. No good. Offensive rebound, Mitchell. But they're going to call what? Must have lost it out of bounds. Going to be here on ball. 47-39, the lead's back at 8 for Mitchell with 2:05 to go. Huron's been as close as 3 here in the second half, but never got closer. Huron's got to start having some positive possessions. James has Hines on the right wing, back up top. Now Allie Davis, swing it to Janes, and she has it stolen away by Overshield, who knocked Janes over in the process. Underneath, Wyke will put it up and in. Wyke with the bucket. And Mitchell up 10 with 1:38 to go, 49-39. Pass into the front court, it's Hines. Gergen in the corner, and there's the technical foul on Kaufman. I knew it was going to come. There's been about 3 calls where Kaufman definitely has a beef. So a technical foul on Kaufman and 2 free throws and the ball out of bounds for Mitchell, and that might just about put it away here. Mitchell up 10. They'll get 2 free throws. Van Overshield good on the first one. She's got 7. And Mitchell up 11 with 1:31 to go. Second free throw is good. So Mitchell up 12. They'll have the ball. I believe this is the biggest lead of the game for the Mitchell Colonels. So just a series of calls that a couple of them could have went either way. A couple of them are just flat out the wrong call, but they all went in favor of Mitchell. Now the Colonels can start to run the clock some here, up 12. Up top, Van Overshield has the ball on the left wing from Seamson. Seamson, top of the key. Wyke on the right side. Wyke back up top. Van Overshield with the fake. Now it's Hayek. Hayek dribbles on the perimeter. Goes back door to Wyke, and the ball slapped away and stolen by Davis. Davis into the front court as Wyke coming from behind. Hilton Hines, a long 3. No good. Rebound for Mitchell, and that should about slam the doors shut. Mitchell with the rebound, and we're inside of 50 seconds to go. The Colonels up by a dozen. Again, Mitchell just running some clock here now. Right side Hayek and just running the weave out front. Van Overshield gives to Wyke in the corner. Back up top. 3 ball for Van Overshield. No good. Rebound for Hines. Hines gets trapped on the baseline, and hey, they do call foul on the Mitchell Colonels. Van Overshield with the foul on Janes. That's her third, but too little too late with 22 seconds left in the game, and Mitchell up by a dozen. Huron will run the out-of-bounds play on the baseline. Lobs all the way out top to Janes. A long three, in and out. Rebound Van Overshield, and Mitchell will probably just be able to run the clock down. White gets it in the front court, pulls it back. Shot clock off, and the Mitchell Colonels will come out with the win here tonight. The final, Mitchell 51, Huron 39. We'll do a very quick Gary Zell Autoglass post game, run down the totals, then we'll come back with our pregame for the boys. 2 minutes on Dakota Sports on Tiger.
Hi, I am Tyson Lean. As a college wrestler, I push my body to the limit every day. But after a few injuries, I started to feel like I wasn't performing at my best. That's when I turned to Carr Chiropractic and their team of experts. Through a combination of adjustments, rehab, and natural supplements, I was able to recover faster, reduce my pain, and improve my overall performance on the mat. Whether you're an athlete or just looking to improve your health, I highly recommend giving Carr Chiropractic a try.
Rocking Z Acres of Wessington provides USDA certified organic, SCI regenerative certified, and conventional crop production, balancing biology with fertility. They offer a full line of organic and conventional products for plant nutrition, plant health, and soil biology to help local producers, including amino protein products to stimulate biology and plant hormones, amino-chelated micronutrients, compost extracts derived from local sources, and kelp products. Rocking Z Acres is proud to support Huron and area high school sports.
The Nordby Center for Recreation in Huron is your ultimate destination for fun and fitness. Challenge yourself and get fit with a fitness class that fits your schedule. The Nordby Center offers water classes, weight and cardio classes, bicycle spin classes, and more. Group fitness classes are led by the Nordby Center's expert instructors. Sign up for a fitness class today. The Nordby Center for Recreation, where the fun never ends. Gary Zell Autoglass post game. Give you a quick rundown of the stats here as Mitchell pulls away in the final 4 minutes of the game, defeats Huron 51-39. Mitchell outscored Huron 16-7 in the fourth quarter and outscored Huron 18-7 in the third quarter. That was the difference in the games for Mitchell. Now 6-2 on the season. London Hayek had 14 points, 13 in the first half. 11 for Addie Seamson. She had 8 in the second half, 8 points. Lauren Van Overshield, 6 for Mattia Graves, 5 for Carson Wyke, and 3 points for London Schroeder. For Huron, now 3-5 on the season. 21 points for Hilton Hines, only player in double figures for the Black and Orange tonight. Allison Janes, Allie Davis each had 7, 2 points apiece. Chloe Carr and Addie Knight. Shooting the game, Huron was 16 of 39. Just trying to do that in my head. That'd be about 38, 39%. Mitchell was 22 of 40 for 54%. Mitchell really just had one bad shooting quarter. Huron in the second half had Huron. In the second half, Huron was 9 of 14 in the second half, so actually that should be Huron was 16 of 37, not 16 of 39 from the field. But Huron, just too many turnovers was probably the main thing, plus Mitchell knocked down threes where Huron did not get a lot of them, and the Colonels pick up the win here. Not a lot of free throws. Mitchell, in fact, kind of helped Huron stay in the game with free throws. They were just 6 of 15 shooting free throws tonight
Huron was 5 of 8. So those are the post-game stats as the Mitchell Colonel girls pick up the win here, 51-39. We'll take a community campus timeout of 1 minute, and we'll get ready for our boys matchup, defending champion Mitchell Colonels and the Huron Tigers. And we'll talk to both coaches, Riker Kreitzfeld of Mitchell, Tim Budnagan of Huron. That's coming up. We'll take this community campus timeout 1 minute on Dakota Sports.
ProClean Plus offers epoxy floor cleaning for garages, basements, and outdoor patios, as well as commercial and industrial spaces. Call 605-352-5776 to get a free estimate. Let the pros at ProClean Plus help you get a great-looking, durable surface with the epoxy flooring. Locally owned and operated, visit them at 201 Market Street East, or check out their website at ProCleanPlus.net. ProClean Plus is a proud sponsor here on Tiger Sports.
Experience delicious. Experience Ryan's Hangar Restaurant and Ace Lounge. They specialize in steaks, burgers, seafood, and pasta. Ryan's Hangar can host your party in a private room and offer catering too. Open Monday through Friday 4 to 10, Saturday 4 to 11, and open for lunch every Thursday 11 to 2 and closed on Sunday. Ryan's Hangar Restaurant and Ace Lounge in the Crossroads in downtown Huron.
Our pregame getting set for our back half of the doubleheader now. Mitchell Huron boys getting set to go. Riker Kreitzfeld, head coach of Mitchell, comes in defending a state champion. 6-1 record coming in to this game tonight. And coach, talk about this. 6-1, basically a third of the way through the season. You knew expectations would be high with the guys you do have coming back, and nobody's disappointed so far.
Yeah, we got some things we got to get better at. I'm definitely not playing our best, which is good. We got a lot of room to improve and some guys off the bench to bring along. But it's been a solid start. We've had some tough wins. Played a team out of Minnesota, Huron, who's really good, and we were able to get a win that night. Probably our best win of the year so far. But the last week we lost to Harrisburg, and then we could have lost at Yankton too. So we got some things to improve upon.
And we hear about Talley, we hear about Smith, but then the Hanker kid, he's back too as well. And then you are mixing in a few new guys. I know Sutton Thompson got time last year too.
Yeah, we bring back, a lot of guys that played at the state tournament and the state championship. And then we have some younger guys who are playing sophomore JV and then playing in the varsity game as well. So we're excited about the guys we have. But we're gonna need guys to grow up pretty quickly here, starting tonight.
And talk about tonight. Huron comes in, and I guess Huron, a lot like you, they did have some losses, but they still have a pretty solid core back.
Yeah, they're good. Especially, the Davis Chase is his name, I think. Yep. Yeah, he's good. Like he makes them a lot better because he can shoot it. He's physical in the post. And then everybody knows Blake. I don't even have to talk about him. Anderson, who's been struggling to make shots, but he's going to come around. He just had a nice one against Harrisburg. And then they just mix in guys like the Wenz kid is better this year. McNeil is just who he is. He guards hard and makes plays happen. So they're very good. They're very good.
Riker Kreitzfeld, head coach at Mitchell, will take a community campus timeout on Dakota Sports on Tiger.
Adams Quick Lube is your go-to place for convenient, reliable oil changes. Fast, easy, no-pressure oil changes for your family's vehicle. No appointment needed. See them at 1159 Dakota Avenue North, or give Adam a call at 352-9325. Adams Quick Lube also has tire repair, batteries, and filters. Locally owned and open at 8 a.m. every day except Sundays. Trust your family vehicle with Adams Quick Lube. 1159 Dakota Avenue North. Adams Quick Lube is a proud sponsor of Tiger Sports.
Kaufman Livestock of Huron is a proud supporter of the Huron Tigers in all area high school athletics. Marty, Cody, and Logan Kaufman raise registered Simmental bulls. 2 are former Huron Tigers, 1 a former Alpena Wildcat. Best of luck to all area athletes and the Huron Tigers. From Kaufman Livestock of Huron.
And we're back here in the Mitchell Corn Palace, and I seem to have lost my interview here with Huron Tiger coach Tim Budnagan, so may not have that for you here unless that's this one right here. Nope, I don't think I got the thoughts with Coach Budnagan, so I'm not sure what happened there. But bottom line is, Tigers are on the floor getting set for their matchup here with the Mitchell Colonels. We can do a timeout here, or excuse me, we can do a Kurtz Heating and Cooling scoreboard update. If I can get any of my equipment to cooperate here right now. Girls AA scores tonight. O'Gorman defeated Washington. That was number 1 against number 2. O'Gorman 70, Washington 53. Start of the fourth quarter, Brandon Valley leads Crofton, Nebraska 47-33. Looking at boys scores, halftime, Watertown 32, Aberdeen 29. Late second quarter, Lincoln 20, Jefferson 18. Midway through the second quarter, O'Gorman 23, Washington 20, and that's your Kurtz Heating and Cooling scoreboard update. We'll take another community campus timeout of 1 minute and return here to the Mitchell Corn Palace. 1 minute on Dakota Sports.
Insurance review with Blaine Anderson of Farmers Union Insurance. Auto, home, farm, life, and business. Become a satisfied policyholder with Farmers Union Insurance. Farmers Union Insurance, Blaine Anderson, 1835 Arizona Avenue, Southwest in Huron.
Looking for personalized apparel such as t-shirts, hats, sweatshirts, hoodies, jackets? PB Sports, of course. How about signs, logos, and vinyl graphics at top? PB Sports, of course, proud sponsor of the Tigers, PB Sports, downtown Huron.
The Huron Eye Clinic is proud to sponsor the Huron Tigers. The doctors and staff at the Huron Eye Clinic are committed to providing quality service and products to their patients in Huron and surrounding areas. The Huron Eye Clinic offers comprehensive eye exams, contact lens exams, infant C screenings, LASIK consultations, ocular disease services, and pediatric eye care. Stop in at the office at 1288 Dakota Avenue South to make an appointment, or call the Huron Eye Clinic today at 605-352-4181.
You're listening to the Huron Tigers on Dakota Sports KIKA.
Continue our pregame here before our boys' half of the doubleheader, talking with Huron Tiger coach Tim Budnagan now. And Coach Bud is brought to you by the Scoreboard, 3rd Street, downtown Huron. Tigers coming off an overtime win over Harrisburg. And, Coach, nice to see the boys came back. You didn't hardly lead at all in the second half till you tied it and then took control in the overtime. But, again, we've seen this a couple times out of this bunch. Yeah, we get ourselves in a hole probably more than we'd like, but we do find a way to dig out.
Yeah, we do. We showed some resilience on Saturday, hit some big shots, and then had some timely defensive plays. And we got to continue to build on that win out. And that's a big win for us. Harrisburg's going to win a lot of games. That helps us, obviously, in the PowerPoint standing. But we got to continue to grow. Tonight's a big one as well. And then we got Friday. I guess we got 1, 2, and then Harrisburg was 4. So we're right in that gauntlet right now. But we just got to continue to play well, be competitive, making sure that we're improving every day, and hopefully by February we're playing our best basketball.
And Mitchell, they are the defending state champions, did lose a couple of seniors, but got a pretty good core back. Anytime you can bring a Marcus Talley back for one more year, he can do so many things. He's so quick, and for sure, quickness gives us some issues.
Yeah, it does, especially with his experience and he's really shifty with the ball, gets them in their stuff. What we got to do is we got to make sure we take them out of the system. I think that's what they call it in volleyball. When you're in system, the setter's really good, and they can set their big hitters. But what we got to do is we got to take them out of the system, get the ball out of his hands, make other guys make decisions under pressure. And then we got to do a really nice job on Hinker, and we got to find Smith. Smith is coming into his own, post up, go out, shoot the 3. So we got to work it out for us with those 3. And then, the Solik can, he shoots. Thompson's a good player. Bring Mandel and off the bench. So that they got some depth and some experience off the bench as well. We just got to play our game. The pace of the game's got to be fast. They hadn't been scoring, very much, but that all could change tonight.
Tim Budnagan, head coach of the Tigers, again brought to you by the Scoreboard, 3rd Street, downtown Huron. Community campus timeout on Dakota Sports.
We with Brian J. Davidson Insurance Agency in Huron. You changed thousands of diapers, cut up hundreds of crusts, played hours of peekaboo and duck, duck, goose, because you do anything for your kids. That's why it's so important to protect them with life insurance from State Farm. State Farm agent Brian Davidson will help make it easy and affordable to help you protect your family, no matter what the future holds. Because for the people you do anything for, life insurance could mean everything. Call today, because like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
I scream, you scream, we all scream for ice cream. Dairy Queen's ice cream, of course. Get your favorite cool treats at Dairy Queen of Huron. Get a chocolate dipped cone, a dilly bar, hot fudge sundae, or their famous DQ Blizzard. And for parties, anniversaries, or any occasion, order a DQ cake, a Treats Pizza, or a DQ Blizzard cake. Dairy Queen of Huron is open every day of the week. Drive up, carry out, or dine in. Dairy Queen of Huron. Hot eats and cool treats.
And again, welcome back to the Mitchell Corn Palace, that community campus timeout. They're the home of $40 credit hours, the best value in higher education in South Dakota at Huron Community Campus. Well, the boys' game is next. Mitchell Colonels, defending champs in AA. They were runner-up 2 years ago. Riker Kreitzfeld is their head coach. They come in with a record of 6-1. Lost to Harrisburg last week. That snapped a 22-game winning streak for the Colonels. Colton Smith, a 6'5 senior, or junior, excuse me. Marcus Talley, a 6'1 senior. Both are returning all-state players for Mitchell. Landon Solik is a 5'10 senior. Sutton Thompson, a 6'1 senior. And Gavin Hinker is a 6'5 senior. Huron Tigers head coach Tim Budnagan, record of 4-2. Trace Wen, 6'2 senior. Colt McNeil, a 5'11 senior. Bubba Peterson, a 6-foot senior. Blake Elwine, 6'9 junior. Anderson Porish is a 6'5 sophomore. Well, I guess they're introducing the cheerleaders for a second consecutive game. So the girls' game again goes to Mitchell, 51-39. Mitchell outscoring Huron 16-7 in the fourth quarter. Huron was within 3, I think, a couple of times in the fourth quarter before Mitchell pulled away at the end and wins it. We'll talk to Cody Kaufman about that game at halftime here of the boys. Also select our Sun Gold Sports player of the game. We'll take a community campus timeout of 30 seconds, and we should be about ready to go with the boys' game. 30 on Dakota Sports.
Brushing up, bettering yourself, or pursuing a degree? Huron Community Campus offers in-person classes at just $40 per credit hour plus fees. HCC offers courses through Northern State University, offering quality education at an exceptional value. To learn more, call Huron Community Campus at 605-353-8518. That's 605-353-8518.
And we are back in the Corn Palace getting the Colonels introduced. We'll be ready to go here shortly. In our Kurtz Heating and Cooling scoreboard update, girls finals tonight, O'Gorman 70, Washington 53. That was a battle of unbeaten teams. Brandon Valley leads Crofton, Nebraska 54-52 in the fourth quarter. Aberdeen now up 23-8 over Watertown in the second quarter. Those are girls' scores, and that's your community campus. That's your Kurtz Heating and Cooling scoreboard update. Officials for our game are backed by the South Dakota Attorney General Office. Jim Ricketts Jr., one of the officials. I believe Lee Smith is one of the others. In any case, we do have 3 officials, and they are backed by the South Dakota Attorney General Office Consumer Affairs Division. Hinker and Elwine will jump at center, and we are underway with our boys' game. The tip controlled by Huron. Tipped by Trace Wenz to Porish, and Huron will have first chance with the ball. Right side, McNeil on the wing, dribbles into the paint, has a lane, tries to go reverse layup by Hinker for 2. Nice play by McNeil. Nobody ever stopped him. Then he used the rim to his advantage, and Huron has the first score here, 2-0. Mitchell now, Talley Shovels it off to Solik. Top of the key, Smith. Left side, drive by Thompson. Into the paint, Talley will feed it to Smith on the baseline. Smith comes up top, Talley. Top of the key, three is short. Rebound knocked out, and Elwine gets the ball for the Huron Tigers. Bubba Peterson into the front court. He'll drive on Hinker. Gets cut off. Here's the cut by Elwine. Threw it away. Steal by Smith for Mitchell. And Smith into the front court. He's got Bubba Peterson on him. Peterson being very aggressive. Smith gets away, drives, and a foul. I think going to go on Peterson. He was getting real handsy there, we'll say that. Peterson, first foul of the game. And Mitchell will run the out-of-bounds play. We've just played a minute here in our boys' game. Huron up early here, 2-0, but the Colonels will inbound on the baseline, far end of the floor. Lob comes all the way out to Smith, and Blake Elwine just kind of shoved him. I could see that one. I think if Blake just turns around and jumps, he probably is able to catch it. Instead, an early foul on Blake Elwine, and already 2-team on Huron. Huron will still show pressure as Mitchell looks to inbound it from the sideline. Talley gets the ball. He'll bring the ball up against McNeil. They'll be matched up a lot tonight, I would assume. Smith on the left side against Porish. Thompson on the left wing against Peterson. Now it's Smith and Elwine. Smith backs it out. Elwine gets out on him, and he loses the ball out of bounds. Looked like a little swipe by Elwine. Kind of got some contact with the ball, and it got away from Smith. Turnover to the Huron Tigers. Elwine will bring the ball up this time for Huron. Up to the top, switches left to Wenz. Now at the key, it's McNeil. Switch it right side, Porish. Porish dribbles to the top of the key. Wraparound pass, three for Peterson. Front of the iron, no good. Thompson has the rebound. Into the front court, Smith on the right wing. Talley, top of the key. Talley backs it out against McNeil. Solik, nice catch by Talley on the baseline. He runs into a double team, fake by Smith. Smith kick out, open three for Thompson, no good. Rebound, Smith has it stripped away, but Smith going to be able to get it back out and get it to Solik, who almost stepped out of bounds in the process. Mitchell, another opportunity here in the corner. Smith up top, it's Talley. Talley drives into the paint. Nice catch in the corner, Thompson. Smith got knocked out of bounds, and he came in from out of bounds, and the ball turns over to the Huron Tigers. I think Smith's complaining he got knocked out of bounds by Porish. It kind of looked like he did. But then as he came around Thompson, he was still out of bounds, came and did not establish himself back on the court. So turnover Mitchell, 2-0, slow start here, 5.5 minutes to go, first quarter, Huron up. And Davis Chase in for Huron. Chase set a screen. Long shot for Elwine, no good. A rebound by Solik. Well, neither team able to get a lot going in offense here so far. Solik has Smith. Smith wants to drive. Back top of the key, Talley. Talley flips back. Solik fakes the three. Almost lost the ball. Almost lost the ball again. Backs it back out. Smith on the right wing. Top of the key, Thompson. Left side. Solik, he'll drive, get by Chase, hard to the hoop, put it up short. And the rebound by Elwine. Elwine into the front court. Here's cutting to the baseline, Chase back up top. Wenz feeds in the corner to McNeil. McNeil drives baseline, has to come back out with it to Wenz. Wenz outside. Here's Elwine against Smith. Good matchup. Baseline double team on Elwine. He's getting beat on pretty good, but that's all year. And the ball slapped out of the hands of Wenz, picked up by Porish. He'll go underneath. There's McNeil wide open. Mitchell nearly got the steal, and then when they didn't get it, nobody was set up on defense. McNeil with the layup. 4-0 Huron leads. 4:24 to go first quarter. Mitchell timeout. We'll take a community campus timeout of 30 on Dakota Sports.
130 stores in 12 states, Slumberland has the buying power to bring you the best values from the nation's top furniture brands. Slumberland is America's #1 dealer for Lazy Boy furniture. Slumberland is also the Midwest's largest retailer for Sealy, Simmons, Stearns & Foster, and Tempur-Pedic mattresses. Slumberland of Huron is completely locally owned and operated. Our staff, including sales and delivery, is made up entirely of your neighbors in Huron. So for the best brands at the best prices, along with truly local service, turn to Slumberland Furniture of Huron.
Huron Community Campus timeout. They offer courses through Northern State University at Huron Community Campus. Mitchell timeout. They'll bring the ball up against some loose pressure by Huron. Smith now gives way to Solik. Now Talley out on the left side. Smith has Porish on him. Top of the key, Talley. Talley backs it out. Huron kind of in a zone here. Chase was out there, and then he went back underneath with Hinker. They go inside, low post to Smith, over Wenz for two. Smith just uses power to back Wenz in. First bucket of the game for Mitchell. It's 4-2 Huron. Halfway through the first quarter. Some trouble for Porish, gets it up ahead to Elwine. Elwine and Smith. Screen by Chase. Here's the drive, kick in the corner to McNeil. Back up top, swing it right side. Three for Davis. Chase, no good. Offensive rebound, McNeil has to get out of traffic, and he'll bring it back out, shovel it back to Wenz, and Huron will get another opportunity. And a whistle and a foul, I think, going to go on Colton Smith, trying to deny the ball from Blake Elwine. Yep, this is on Smith. That's his first. And the first team on Mitchell. First subs of the game in, or I guess Huron's had one sub. In for Huron is Colby Holfer, and in for the first time for Mitchell is Owen Rammel. 3.5 minutes to go, first quarter. Huron up 4-2. Chase up top at the key. Now comes left side, three ball for Elwine. Back of the iron, no good. Rebound for Hinker. Ball knocked away by Huron. That was McNeil with the steal. Gets it across the lane to Elwine. Elwine with the fadeaway, and he was getting hammered about three different ways there. And a foul going to go on Mitchell. That will be on who? It's on Rammel, his first, second team on Mitchell. And Huron will run the out-of-bounds play on the baseline. Left side, Porish pulls the trigger for three. It's short. The rebound comes straight down to Mitchell. So Huron not shooting the ball well. Mitchell not exactly blazing it up either. Talley up top to Rammel. Rammel comes off left side. Trying to get the post up to Hinker there. A lot of battle going between him and Chase. Talley into the paint. Shoots over Elwine for two. He just got up before Elwine could recover. First bucket for Talley. We're tied at 4 with 2:40 to go, first quarter. McNeil, who's been a spark here in the first quarter, brings it up. Chase on the left side. Feeds to Holfer in the corner. Holfer around the perimeter. Here's the post-up. Mismatch there. Porish against Talley. Can't do anything with it. Tries to go back his way in baseline. Kick out to Holfer. Fake the three. Nothing there. Left side. Here's the drive. Porish and had the ball stripped and stolen. Down the floor, it's Talley and McNeil. And going to the hoop, Talley gets it over Elwine for two. Mitchell, a 6-0 run. They lead 6-4. Nearing 2 minutes to go, first quarter. Porish comes off right side to Holfer. A little trouble with the handle. Crossover goes down baseline. Back up top, it's Anderson Porish. Porish dribbles right with Talley on him. Holfer on the right side. McNeil comes up, top of the key. Three. Got it. Colton McNeil has all 7 points for Huron. Huron goes up 7-6, minute 40 to go in the first quarter. Mitchell walks the ball up, sets it up. Talley against McNeil. Come left side to Smith against Porish. Top of the key, Hinker. Hinker squares up. Solik on the right side against Hofer. Solik will take a three, no good. Rebound for Elwine. Blake into the front court. He'll pump a long three. Got it! Blake Elwine, a deep three beyond the college arc. And Huron up 4, 10-6. Nearing 1 minute to go, first quarter. Mitchell into the front court. Dribble down the right side is Rammel. Now it's Smith, right wing. As Elwine on him. Left side. Back to Smith in the corner, faked the three, starts to drive, lost the ball, and Elwine able to jump down and get on it. Smith arguing with the official on the way down. Here on a chance to extend the lead. McNeil into the front court. Fake by Porish, drives and looked like an extra step, missed the shot anyway. I think Talley got away with one there. And Mitchell clears the board. Shot clock off with 28 seconds to go here in the first quarter. Mitchell spreads the floor. Down 10-6. And they're just going to hold the ball for one here. Solik now being shadowed by Hofer. Now Talley against Elwine. Talley wants to take it off the dribble here. 5 seconds to go, and a hand check called on Elwine, and that's number 2 on Blake Elwine. Kind of a cheap one there, to say the least. And Peterson going to come in for Elwine with 4.8 seconds to go first quarter. So Blake Elwine, 2 personal. He's going to have to be careful. Trace Wenz back in for Huron as well. Mitchell has 4.8 seconds left to work with here to get a shot off before the end of the first quarter. Lob comes all the way out to Talley, dribbles right, double team, shot blocked by Chase. 0.2 of a second left. Mitchell will basically have a chance to tip the ball towards the basket here. Your options are limited with 0.2 of a second left in the quarter. Mitchell will inbound, and Rammel not even going to try. Into the first quarter, Huron 10, Mitchell 6. Community campus timeout of 1 minute on Dakota Sports.
For an easier way to get supplement to your calves, check out liquid supplements available from Dakota Land Feeds. They have a variety of options available to meet specific needs of your cattle and your operation. All their liquid supplements are made to order when you need them. Liquid supplements are easy to handle and have improved mixability compared to dry feed. Dakota Land Feeds is your only local feed dealer to manufacture liquid supplement right here in South Dakota. Dakota Land Feeds, your local feed source.
At Olympic Chevrolet in Huron, count on an experienced staff. Count on a knowledgeable staff. At Olympic Chevrolet, count on a helpful and friendly staff. Whether you're in the market for a brand new vehicle or used, dependable vehicle, count on the staff at Olympic Chevrolet to help you get the vehicle that best fits your needs. Olympic Chevrolet, call them at 605-352-6411. See them at 500 4th Street Northeast in Huron, or go online at olympicgm.com. Drive off the lot today with the vehicle that you've been dreaming about from Olympic Chevrolet.
And once again, back here at the Mitchell Corn Palace Community Campus Timeout, they offer $40 credit hours for in-person classes. Best value in higher education in South Dakota at Huron Community Campus. Start the second quarter here on a 10-6 lead. Mitchell 3 of 8, Huron 4 of 10 from the field. No free throws in the first quarter. Ty Kleinsasser will start the second quarter, and Blake Elwine with those 2 fouls comes back on the floor to start the second quarter as well. So it's Wenz, Kleinsasser, Peterson, Chase, and Elwine on the floor. Mitchell will have possession to start the second quarter. New man in for Mitchell as well. Parker Mandel in for the first time for the Colonels. Smith on the outside, comes off to the left. Going to give a screen to Talley, now roll. Talley flips in the corner to Smith. Back up top of the key, Mandel will feed in, low post to Hinker against Chase, leans in, no good. Rebound though, Smith, he can't get the putback, and then Peterson gets the rebound, and then Smith and Peterson kind of go flying off to the side after that. That gets everybody excited. I couldn't really see what happened. I know Peterson had the rebound initially, I will say that. Jump ball and possession arrow to the Huron Tigers at the end of all that. Bubba. Well, Bubba is not going to back down from anybody. And Huron ball up 10-6. 30 seconds gone in the second quarter. Chase will feed in the corner to Peterson. Peterson back up to the right side. Peterson in the paint. Spin move. Had the ball slapped away. Foul on Mandel. No, not a foul on Mandel. What did they call? They must have called a travel on Peterson. And Porish going to come in for Bubba after that. Bubba thought he was fouled. I thought he was too. Instead, it must have just been a double dribble. I didn't really see what the call was. And it will be Mitchell possession. Pass in the middle. They break the press. Mandel into the front court. Now gives back to Mandel to high post to Hinker. Hinker got shoved there a bit by Kleinsasser. Hinker high post gives back outside. Tally against Kleinsasser. Almost carried it, but he kept his hand on top of the ball. Leave inside, low post ball blocked by Chase. It was a little backdoor play to Hinker. He thought he had an open tuck, and here we go down, and now a block by Smith on Chase, but a foul going to go on Mitchell. On the other end, Hinker, I think, was thinking dunk. Then it got blocked by Chase. Huron cleared, and then Chase going down. He was attacking the basket, and he got fouled by Hinker. Hinker kind of complaining. That's the same thing he did to me down on the other end, and I can't say he probably doesn't have a case on that. Davis Chase will shoot the first free throws of the game as he'll get 2. 1 minute after 8 o'clock, KIJV, AM/FM Huron, free throw no good. McNeil back in for Huron, replacing Kleinsasser. Solik is back in for the Mitchell Colonels. One more shot for Davis Chase. 6'7" sophomore for the Huron Tigers. Second shot is short, missed them both. Rebound, and Hinker bowls his way and gets that. So missed free throws, and the score still 10-6 Huron. Nobody scored here in the second quarter after about a minute and a half. There's Smith, low post against Porish, powers his way up and in. He just got too much of an inside position there. 4 for Smith down the floor. Huron breaks the press, missed the shot. Rebound, though, by Wenz, and he's fouled. Huron just threw over the press, and Colt McNeil had a chance at the layup. Had to get around a player, but then Trace Wenz chasing it. He got the rebound, and he'll get 2 free throws. Fouls on Solik. That's his first. 2 team fouls here for Mitchell in the second quarter. Wenz, free throw, good. Wenz gives Huron a 3-point lead again at 11-8. And I think Sutton Thompson just came back in for Mitchell. And Wenz, 1 more free throw. Hits them both, and Huron back up 4, 12-8. Early second quarter, 6:20 to go in the first half. Mitchell into the front court. Solik on the left wing. Little fake, comes up top of the key. Looks left, comes right to Thompson. Thompson, high post Hinker. Now Thompson again at the key. Drives. Kick out in the corner, Solik. Now Tally at the top of the key. Tries to drive in on McNeil to the block. Cut off. Fakes, goes baseline to a Smith. And a foul going to go on Chase. And boy, they gave... Chase landed on Smith. I don't know that I agree with counting the shot. It's definitely a foul on Davis Chase. Smith faked and then just stood there until Chase landed on him, and then he shot. To me, he was fouled before he ever put the shot up. Instead, it's going to be an and one opportunity for Smith, and Davis Chase a little slow coming off there too as the coaches are kind of talking to him. He took a nasty spill on that foul. Free throw, no good. And Huron with the ball up to 12-10. McNeil on the left wing. Backs to the free throw line. Shovel it off to Elwine. Spot up 3 is good. Blake Elwine. A second 3, and that was off the dribble. Huron their biggest lead at 15-10. 5.5 minutes to go here in the first half. Thompson flips back to Solik against Peterson. Tally in the corner. Tally will go baseline. And look like a travel, and it is. I thought so. Colton McNeil, he's making a lot of plays in the first half, that time on the defensive end. Tally left his feet, and Colton got a hand on the ball, and Tally came back down. Travel, and the ball belongs to the Huron Tigers. 5:23 to go here in the first half. Huron 15, Mitchell 10. McNeil has Peterson on the left wing. Peterson trying to post up Porish. 3 for McNeil is short. Long rebound out, and Wen's able to slap it to Peterson. Peterson dribbles underneath. Get it back outside. Shot on the baseline, no good. Rebound for Mitchell as Peterson missed on the baseline. Colonels tally into the paint. That's got to be close to a 3-second call, but he does get rid of it. Drive by Smith, floater on the baseline, no good. Offensive rebound, and there's the third foul on Blake Elwine as it was an offensive rebound for Hinker. He'll get 2. Oh, they're going to call it on Trace Wenz. Okay, Trace Wenz with the foul. That's his first. 2 free throws for Gavin Hinker. First one is good. (15-11). Hurons lead at 4 with 4:44 to go in the first half. Second free throw good. Hinker knocks them both in. The lead back at 3, 15-12 Huron. Colt McNeil gets Huron into the offense against Thompson. Dribbles off to the left. Wenz has it on the wing. They'll dump it into Porish on the baseline against Talley. Porish trying to back his way into the lane. Lost the ball. Has to come out and get it. Hands it back off to Wenz. Reset the offense with 14 on the shot clock. Wenz. Here's the floater in the paint off glass. Too strong. Rebound Talley was a decent look. Looked like Trace couldn't decide if he wanted to swish it or take it off the board. Smith tries to back his way in up top to Solik. Solik comes to the left. Now Smith top of the key. 4 minutes to go here in the first half. Low scoring game, 15-12 Huron. Swing it left side. Smith fakes the 3. Looking inside to Hinker. Now Solik almost lost it. Solik starts the drive in the corner. Thompson for 3. No good. Rebound. Smith took it away from Porish and gets the putback. That was just a case of Smith having good timing on the rebound, and Mitchell back within 1 at 15-14. 3.5 minutes to go in the first half. Elwine into the paint. Little scoop shot for 2. He was double teamed, just split it. Elwine with 8. Huron back up 3, 17-14. Some pressure by Huron. Mitchell, Thompson across court to Smith into the front court. In the corner, Solik fakes. Goes inside underneath the Hinker. Hinker double team, now goes reverse layup, gets it to go. Little passive defense by Elwine with those 2 fouls. 4 points now for Hinker. The lead back at 1. 17-16 Huron. Wenz will drive into the paint, pull up, 10-footer, short. 2 good looks for Trace Wenz. They didn't go. Mitchell has a chance for their first lead since early in the game. Long 3 for Smith, no good. And Wenz with the rebound. He gets hammered by Solik. Landon Solik picks up his second. I believe he's the first Colonel with more than 1 foul. Third team foul on Mitchell, so Huron will just bring the ball down. Ty Kleinsasser back in for Huron. We have a timeout on the floor. 2:47 to go in the first half. 17-16 Huron in our boys game. Community campus timeout, 1 minute. 1 minute on Dakota Sports.
Means bumps, bruises, and breaks happen. Lean on Huron Regional Medical Center Orthopedics and Sports Medicine. Orthopedic surgeons Dr. Kevin Hofer and Dr. Todd Anderson, along with the Pro Rehab Physical Therapy teams, are here to get you back in your game. Schedule an appointment at HuronRegional.org, because when it comes to your health, the right care is right here. Best of luck to our area athletes from Huron Regional Medical Center.
When is the right home truly the right home? This is Reg Kleinsasser with the Real Estate Connection. First, can you afford it? Beyond the purchase price, you need to consider utility costs, maintenance costs, and property taxes. All of these factors add to the actual cost of a new home. Does the home meet your needs? At the Real Estate Connection, we are dedicated to helping you find a home that meets your needs without breaking your budget. We're ready to help you find the right home today. Give us a call, 352-1300, or visit our website, realestatehuron.com.
Full timeout taken by Tim Budnagan, Huron Community Campus timeout. They offer courses through Northern State University at Huron Community Campus. So each team has used a timeout. Ty Kleinsasser back in. He'll run the point for Huron against Tally. Lob pass to Elwine and had it tapped away by Smith. Smith playing with a little, taking a chance there. Pull up, 10-footer. Elwine in the paint, no good. And Smith able to grab the rebound. Mitchell a chance to take the lead here again. I think they only led once real early. 17-16 here on 2:20 to go, first half. Top of the key, come left side. New man in there for Mitchell. I'll have to check that number when I get a chance. It's Colin Weir. Long three in the corner. No good for Tally. Rebound Huron. Davis Chase. Elwine will bring the ball up this time as we hit 2 minutes to go in the first half. Elwine drives, double team, trying to get rid of it. Shovels it off to Kleinsasser at the top of the key. Backs it out. Tally right with him. Kleinsasser on the drive. Flips it in the corner to Chase, who brings it back out. McNeil, top of the key. McNeil flips in the corner. And drive by Chase and a foul, or what do we have there? I was completely out of view. I think Chase actually stepped out of bounds. I can't see the near baseline at all. It's a turnover by Huron, and Mitchell will get the ball with 1:42 to go. Logan Leyendecker in for the first time in the game for Huron, and I believe Anderson Porish just returned as well. Elwine and Wenz come off the floor. Still 17-16 Huron, 1:34 to go, first half. Solik to Tally, left side, gets by McNeil, shoots over Chase, no good, and Chase with the rebound. And he's fouled in the backcourt by, I believe, Tally. Well, Tally was attacking the basket. Don't blame him for that. But Davis Chase has made a couple of nice defensive plays underneath. Now Porish will bring the ball up. He'll have Smith on him with 1:20 to go. Neither team has scored for a couple of trips up and down the floor. Leyendecker on the left wing, isolated. Kleinsasser comes up top, swing it right side to Porish. Porish will drive into the paint against Smith, put it up off glass, no good. And it looked like Smith got a piece of it. And it will be Mitchell Colonel ball. Still stuck at 17-16 Huron. Neither team has scored in a couple of minutes. A little pressure in the backcourt. Tally just flips it up ahead to Solik. Get it in the corner to Weir. 47 seconds to go in the first half. Huron 17, Mitchell 16. Try to get it back to Tally against McNeil. Right side, Solik will drive into the paint. Back door, reverse layup blocked again by Davis Chase. It was a reverse layup by Smith. Now Huron with the ball. Shot clock is off with 24 seconds to go in the first half. Huron wants to get Wenz and Peterson in, but I don't think Bud wants to waste a timeout here either. Huron going to try to hold it down for one shot here. 11 seconds to go. McNeil dribbles, 8 seconds. McNeil on the left, 6-5. Kleinsasser, 4-3. Got to go, got to do something. McNeil steps in. Free throw line jumper is short. Might have been blocked. Didn't really get a good look. At the half, it's Huron 17, Mitchell 16. We'll take a community campus timeout of 2 minutes. Girls coach Cody Kaufman will join us next. 2 minutes on Dakota Sports.
Energy is the fully transparent, fully loaded, feel-good energy drink you've been waiting for. No sugar, no artificial colors, epic focus, complete performance. Pick up a can of Ghost Energy distributed by Elwine Brothers at Fair City Foods, Carlson's, Super X, Southside, Freedom, DJ's Travel Center, Lewis Drug, Thunderbird, and Corner Pantries in Huron. Elwine Brothers wishes the Huron Tigers best of luck. Go Tigers!
Godfather's Pizza of Huron offers dine-in, carry-out, or fast delivery every day of the week. For delivery or carry-out, give them a call at 352-6925. Not sure what to order from their delicious menu? Then dine in and try their famous Godfather's Buffet, featuring a variety of pizza slices, tasty chicken, and many salads and desserts to choose from. They're locally owned, so stop in and say hi to Derek and the rest of the pizza crew. They're located on 195 21st Street in Huron. Godfather's Pizza. Give them a call, 352-6925.
As your child's body changes, their eyesight does too, especially in the teen years. Don't let your child fall behind in front of the smart board or the scoreboard because their vision can't keep up. According to a recent survey, 84% of parents in the United States wait until their child complains of vision issues before scheduling an eye exam. Many common vision problems can be corrected when caught in early childhood, so don't delay. Give Dr. Porsche a call today. See the best.
Hi, I am Tyson Lean. As a college wrestler, I push my body to the limit every day. But after a few injuries, I started to feel like I wasn't performing at my best. That's when I turned to Carr Chiropractic and their team of experts. Through a combination of adjustments, rehab, and natural supplements, I was able to recover faster, reduce my pain, and improve my overall performance on the mat. Whether you're an athlete or just looking to improve your health, I highly recommend giving Carr Chiropractic a try.
And we are back here at the Corn Palace. Halftime score for our girls game, our boys game, 17-16 Huron. The girls game, Mitchell won 51-39, really the last 4 minutes, pulling away after Huron kept cutting the gap to 4 and 3 points. Cody Kaufman, head coach for the Tigers, joins me here. And Cody really kind of got back to that turnover thing. We had trouble solving the press. It wasn't the whole game, but it was just in stretches, and those stretches where Mitchell was able to score in bunches, particularly the second and the fourth quarters.
Yeah, I mean, it's when we think we haven't cracked and we let up, right? We don't show up. We think we can take plays off and we can't take plays off, and that's what gets us in trouble. We started the game that way. We weren't spaced. When we set our screen and come back to it, we worked on it for 2 days, right? Stay at the free throw line, stay tall, stay wide, and read the defense. You don't have to set the screen every time. If they're anticipating that screen, cut to the ball and get open, right? And we weren't cutting to the ball hard in the first quarter, and then in the fourth quarter, the same thing. And yeah, I mean, bottom line is let's start the game. We spot them to an 8-0, I think, lead, and then start the fourth quarter. It's a 3-point game, and they come out. We turn the ball over 3 straight times, and they score 4 straight points, put it to 8, or I think 6 straight points and put it to 9. And that's kind of the story of the game, right? We can't take plays off and think we're going to come back. And I credit our girls again, because in the third quarter we battled, right? We came out and we played well, but we had them right where we wanted them, down 3, after a 10-point deficit at halftime, and we didn't show up ready to play in the fourth quarter.
And the stats do tell some hidden numbers in there. In the third quarter, I'm not saying my stats are complete, but I think they're pretty close. I had us shooting 7 of 7 from the field in the third quarter. We did not miss, but what that means is we were either making shots or turning the ball over, basically. And then, and then the fourth quarter, I guess we did struggle a little bit, but we got it where we had to get some shots off there at the end. But again, the turnovers outside of Harrisburg, that's kind of been the biggest key for us this year.
Yeah, I mean, again, we got to get shots, and of course,
I got 37 shots
37
total.
shots,
yeah.
And again, we talk about it every single time on the radio, right? We got to get to 50 shots, and when we get shots like we got in the third quarter, yeah, we only had 7 shots, but I don't remember us turning the ball over very much in the third quarter either. I mean, so we got our shots and we made our shots, but we got to keep getting shots. Now in the first half, we're 7 of 23 from the field. I mean, but, that's still 35%. We can live with that, but we took 11 shots and 12 shots. I mean, that gets you to 46, 47 shots a game if you can do that.
And they were hitting threes, and we weren't initially. I know at one point they had 6 to our 1.
Well, and that was the key, right?
Yeah.
That was the key. I mean, we knew those 4 guards were good. We know that they like to shoot, and they like to collapse everybody in, and they like to stand at the top of the key and kick it out and bury the shot. And I can think of 2 for sure, maybe 3 times where Seamson did that. She's trailing the play, everybody dives in, and we're all collapsed in instead of one girl on the ball. Like, that was the key for the last 3 days and tonight. One person on the ball, right? Stop the ball and get back to the shooters. And we took plays off, and we didn't do that. And that's how you get beat.
Our Sun Gold Sports Player of the Game is Hilton Hines. She led us in scoring with 21 points. She's getting so good at just penetrating, getting in, giving herself position there. It seems like we have trouble also getting and ones. We get fouled, we just can't go get the shot over. But the game plan on us, everybody knows about Hilton Hines, but yet she responds accordingly every game, and we saw it again tonight. Also, a few good defensive plays as well, and again, like I said, most scouting reports start with her.
Yeah, I mean, when we know that, and she's our one returning, the one returner that, scored the ball a lot last year for us. So, yeah, they know. But, Hilton's developed a game where she's a 3-level scorer, right? And then she gets to the free throw line and she makes free throws. And tonight, the thing I liked the most about Hilton was she didn't deter herself when she missed a couple shots. Missed a couple layups early, and she just kept attacking. And that's what we need her to do. We need her to keep being attacking. And she scored 21 points, and in the pregame we talked about our balance against Harrisburg, right? We had 2 in double figures, 1 at 8, 1 at 9. Well, here we are tonight.
21 and 7
we
and
7. We have 21, and our second highest, we have 2 of them at 7. We need a second double-digit score, and then we need those 2 7s. So, I didn't think that. I thought this was a game, where with our style, we're not going to dominate inside. We don't do a lot of posting up, a lot of throwing it in. But I also thought that we could have done, I thought that our bigs could have done a little bit more in there. And, I think we got 4 points out of what I would call our 3 bigs. So, we needed more out of them tonight, and that showed. So, back to the drawing board and get ready for Friday.
Yeah, Sioux Falls Lincoln briefly, new coach, new system. They had a tough year last year, but I think they're already starting to see some positive signs this year.
Yeah, so, I mean, we know, they got one girl, the Lubavitch girl that's
been playing forever.
Yeah, and she's good. I mean, she's strong, left-handed, which, forms a problem just in itself. Can score at all 3 levels, rebounds the ball really well. So we have our hands cut out for us. Our hands full definitely come Friday with her. But I challenge our team after the game tonight that we just can't be content, and it feels like sometimes we just get content with what we're doing. It felt like we were content at the end of the third quarter with what it was, and I don't like that, and I don't think they want to be content either. So the challenge is we can't be content. We got to have more.
Cody Kaufman, head coach of the Tiger Girls. They fall 51-39. We'll take a community campus timeout of 1 minute. Return here for our second half. The boys here on up 1 at the half. 1 minute on Dakota Sports.
Of Wessington provides USDA certified organic, SCI regenerative certified, and conventional crop production, balancing biology with fertility. They offer a full line of organic and conventional products for plant nutrition, plant health, and soil biology to help local producers, including aminoprotein products to stimulate biology and plant hormones, amino-chelated micronutrients, compost extracts derived from local sources, and kelp products. Rocking Sea Acres is proud to support Huron and area high school sports.
The Nordby Center for Recreation in Huron is your ultimate destination for fun and fitness. Challenge yourself and get fit with a fitness class that fits your schedule. The Nordby Center offers water classes, weight and cardio classes, bicycle spin classes, and more. Group fitness classes are led by the Nordby Center's expert instructors. Sign up for a fitness class today. The Nordby Center for Recreation, where the fun never ends.
Welcome back to the Mitchell Corn Palace. Run down the stats real quickly here after that community campus timeout. Mitchell 8 points from Colton Smith, 4 apiece for Marcus Talley and Gavin Hinker. For Huron, 8 for Blake Elwine, 7 Colt McNeil, and 2 for Trace Wenz. Shooting the first half, Huron 6 of 20, Mitchell 6 of 21. Huron 2 of 4, Mitchell 2 of 3 from the free throws. And we're ready to go with the second half, and Mitchell will have possession to start the third quarter. Talley will get Mitchell into the offense, coming towards me here in the second half. Solik out on the right wing. Dribbled out, or checked by Wenz. Swing it around left side, Talley. Thompson has the ball in the corner. Solik, open 3, left wing, no good. Offensive rebound, Hinker. He goes back door to Thompson, feeds back to Hinker. Hinker has it stripped by Elwine. Hinker wanted the call, didn't get it. And then another strip by Huron. Peterson with the steal down the floor. Here goes McNeil for the layup. A couple of great defensive plays by the Huron Tigers. And Huron goes up 19-16. Into the front court, Solik on the right wing. Baseline, can't tell who that is. I think they're trying to go inside to Hinker. No, Smith to the hoop. He had a lane on the baseline, took it in for two. Colton Smith, the first player in the game in double figures. He has 10. 1 minute gone in the second half. Up top, swing it right side. Bubba Peterson isolated out there with Hinker. Go in low post. Porish against Talley. Can't get anything to go and has to come back out to Elwine, reset the offense. Elwine on the drive, stops, kick out. Step back three for McNeil, no good. Offensive rebound, put back, Trace Wenz. Wenz has had a couple of key offensive rebounds. Huron back up 3, 21-18. We're early third quarter as Solik will bring the ball up for the Mitchell Colonels. Top of the key, it's Talley. Talley gets the screen, now flips back to Smith. Smith looking inside. There's Hinker on the baseline, back door, going to Thompson. He'll shoot over Wenz, missed it. Looks like he just hurried it. Rebound here on Porish, loses the ball, picks it back up. He'll drive against Hinker, blocked and a foul going to go on Hinker. And I think Gavin Hinker is just getting really frustrated. He's had a couple of shots blocked there. He tries to block Porish and he gets the foul called on him. That's the second foul on Hinker. Hinker and Solik have 2 for Mitchell. Elwine, the only one with more than 1 for Huron. Anderson Porish will shoot 2. He has not scored in the game. 6 minutes exactly to go in the third quarter. Huron up 3, 21-18. Porish, free throw, no good. Huron 2 of 5 from the free throw line. Back in for Mitchell is Owen Rammel. Porish will try to salvage the back end here and missed them both. Huron missing free throws, 2 of 6. Ball deflected but controlled by Smith. They go in the front court. Still a 3-point lead for Mitchell, or for Huron. Smith will get Mitchell into the offense. Nope, he just wants Talley to come over and take the ball. Talley on the outside against McNeil. Go low post to Hinker. Hinker against Elwine. Puts the shoulder down. Jump hook in the paint. Traffic, no good. Rebound for Wenz. Coming up the right side, it's Elwine. Elwine against Smith. Hard to the hoop. Goes back door. Nice pass. Easy layup for Porish. Huron up 5, 23-18. Dandy dish from Blake Elwine. Huron showing some pressure in the backcourt. Solik wings it all the way up ahead. Gets it to Rammel. Timeout, Mitchell. 5:12 to go in the third quarter. Huron 23, Mitchell 18. Community Campus timeout. 1 minute on Dakota Sports.
ProClean Plus offers epoxy floor coating for garages, basements, and outdoor patios, as well as commercial and industrial spaces. Call 605-352-5776 to get a free estimate. Let the pros at ProClean Plus help you get a great-looking, durable surface with the epoxy flooring. Locally owned and operated, visit them at 201 Market Street East, or check out their website at procleanplus.net. ProClean Plus is the proud sponsor here on Tiger Sports.
Experience delicious. Experience Ryan's Hangar Restaurant and Ace Lounge. They specialize in steaks, burgers, seafood, and pasta. Ryan's Hangar can host your party in a private room and offer catering too. Open Monday through Friday 4 to 10, Saturday 4 to 11, and open for lunch every Thursday 11 to 2 and closed on Sunday. Ryan's Hangar Restaurant and Ace Lounge in the Crossroads in downtown Huron.
Huron Community Campus timeout. They offer courses through Northern State University at Huron Community Campus. Mitchell ball off their timeout. Talley outside. Porish on him this time. Wants to drive, runs into Elwine, shoots over Elwine for 2. Talley has 6 points, and I think all 6 points have come towards the bucket where he was able to lob it over Elwine and make it. Wenz on the drive against Solik. Counted, he's fouled. They were isolated, and Trace Wenz says, I'm just going hard to the hoop. And he'll have a chance for the old-fashioned three-point play. If that's on Solik, that's his third. Well, they say second. I already had 2 on him. Okay, well, I guess we'll go with 2. Huron back up by 5, 25-20. Free throw pending for senior Trace Wenz. Trace, free throw is good. Trace with 5 points here in the quarter, 7 for the ball game. Huron has their biggest lead now at 26-20. Pressure in the backcourt. Get it up ahead to Rammel. Cross court Smith. Smith will walk the ball up. Trying to get it to Talley. Now Smith will drive, trying to get away from Porish. Backs it out. Lobs it up ahead to Talley. Talley comes to the left, uses a screen, rolled to Hinker, but he couldn't get it to him. Here's the drive into the lane. No good. Tipped up and in, though, by Smith. Talley missed, but Smith was there to tip it in. A dozen for Colton Smith. The lead back at 4 for Huron, 26-22. Davis Chase comes outside, top of the key, Wenz. Now it's Elwine left wing against Smith. Screen by Chase. Elwine spins underneath the basket. Fadeaway blocked by Smith, but picked up by Chase, who puts it in. Smith actually blocked Elwine's shot, but it came right down underneath the basket to Chase, his first bucket. Huron back up by 6, midway through the third quarter. Smith on the drive and blocked, but a foul going to go on Porish. Looked like a pretty clean block from here. Colton Smith will go to the line for 2. Anderson Porish picks up his first foul. And that is the first team on Huron with 3:44 to go in the third quarter. Huron up 6. Up 5 as Smith knocks down the first free throw. Ty Kleinsasser comes in for Trace Wenz. Keep rotating fresh bodies off that Tiger bench. One more shot for junior Colton Smith. Missed that one, but offensive rebound Rammel as it went right over Elwine. Mitchell a chance to cut the lead a little more. Talley goes inside, and we have a quick whistle, and what was that call? Oh, an offensive foul called on Hinker. They said he was using his hands to push away at Davis Chase. Hinker picks up his third foul. He's the biggest guy on the roster for Mitchell at 6'5", and he's a solid 6'5". Elwine drives, kicks out in the corner. Porish wants 3. It's short. You can see that was going to be short from here. Rebound Smith again. Smith must have a ton of rebounds, but they don't bring you official stats here at Mitchell. Pass the lob, no good by Talley, but rebound Mitchell, and they'll get another opportunity. Rammel, Smith, top of the key. And there's a foul going to go on who? Now the officials having some words with Marcus Talley after that. They call a foul on McNeil. I didn't really see what he did. Maybe he fought through a little too strong on the screen. And then Talley said something, and the official had a few words for Talley. Foul on McNeil is his first, second team, and Mitchell will run the out of bounds on the baseline. Weir is back in for Mitchell. And lob comes all the way up top to Smith, left side. Solik, and is stolen away by Kleinsasser, and he's fouled from behind, and that probably prevented a possible dunk by Davis Chase. Kleinsasser just took it away from Solik, and was it Solik? Somebody just came and pretty much tackled him from behind. It was going to be a breakaway for Huron. It is now the third foul on Solik, so 2 starters for Mitchell with 3 fouls. Chase with the drive. He's fouled by Weir, 2 shots for Davis Chase. Davis 0 for 2 from the free throw line. That was back in the second quarter. Weir with the foul. That's his first. 5 team fouls on Mitchell, so Huron has the bonus for the rest of the third quarter, and we still have 2:57 to go. Free throw good for Chase. Huron up 6 at 29-23. Davis Chase, the 6'7" sophomore, second free throw. Got them both. 4 for Davis Chase all here in the third quarter. Huron has their biggest lead at 30-23 inside of 3 minutes to go, third quarter. Smith, free throw line. Peterson went for a steal. They go baseline to Rammel. He'll just bring it back out to the corner. Now Smith, top of the key. Smith looking back door. Weir in the corner. Smith up top. Smith comes to the right. Couple of dribbles. Now finds Talley deep on the wing. 10 seconds on the shot clock. Talley shoots over Elwine. A three, in and out, no good. Rebound on the baseline, and Bubba Peterson will come up with that one. Here on the front court, Kleinsasser goes baseline, cut off, back up top, Peterson. Bubba against Talley, now hands it off to McNeil. Huron will get into the set. Boy, Weir and Chase are really beating on each other on the low post. Elwine baseline, cut off by Smith. Nice move, goes with the reverse, had it slapped away. No call, they're letting him play. Mitchell into the front court, down 7. Solik, and boy, that looked like a travel. What was it? Travel on Mitchell. Well, right now, I don't think either black and yellow, black and orange, I don't think anybody's real happy with the officials right now. They are being very physical. Again, if you're not going to call what happened to Blake Elwine down on the other end, you can't really call a foul on Huron down here. Colby Holfer back in for Huron as Elwine will take a break. We're inside of 2 minutes to go, third quarter, still 30-23 Huron. Kleinsasser has Smith out on him and threw it away, or is it, is it deflected by Smith? Okay. I didn't think Kleinsasser would throw it off that much. So Huron will inbound by their team bench. Minute 40 to go, third quarter. 30-23, and now what, we have a timeout Huron. Minute 40 to go, third quarter. Huron up 7, 30-23. Community campus timeout of 30 on Dakota Sports.
Adams Quick Lube is your go-to place for convenient, reliable oil changes. Fast, easy, no-pressure oil changes for your family's vehicle. No appointment needed. See them in 1159 Dakota Avenue North, or give Adam a call at 352-9325. Adams Quick Lube also has tire repair, batteries, and filters. Locally owned and open at 8 a.m. every day except Sundays. Trust your family vehicle with Adams Quick Lube. 1159 Dakota Avenue North. Adams Quick Lube is a proud sponsor of Tiger Sports.
Here on Community Campus, home of $40 credit hours for in-person classes, the best value in South Dakota higher education. Huron will inbound. Each team has used 2 timeouts, a full and a 30. So we're getting late in the third quarter. Porish will bring the ball up, hand it off to Kleinsasser. Huron spreads the floor, screen. Kleinsasser comes left, weave out there with Porish. Porish, a 3 at the top of the key, no good. Long rebound, Kleinsasser brings it back out, and Huron can reset. Minute 18 to go, third quarter. Double team on Porish, almost lost the ball, back up top. Colby Holfer for 3, yes! Colby Holfer, a deep 3. And Huron a 10-point lead, 33-23. 1 minute to go, third quarter. Colonels on the attack. They need a bucket here. Left side is Talley trying to get it to Smith. Has it on the baseline against Porish. Little spin move, double team. Flips in the middle, Weir, ball fake. He'll put up the floater in traffic, no good. Gets his own rebound, gets fouled. 2 shots coming up for Colin Weir. Davis Chase picks up his second foul, third team on Huron. 42 seconds remaining in the first half, so Colin Weir, a sophomore, will shoot 2. First one is good. First that Mitchell has scored in a while. Elwine in, Holfer out, and Holfer gets a nice hand from his teammates. He's going to play college football, but he wants to be part of a basketball season as well. One more shot for Weir of the Mitchell Colonels. Hit them both. And the lead back at 8 now, 33-25 Mitchell. Elwine is back on the floor again now as Holfer came off. Kleinsasser running the point. He's got Weir on him. Dribbles off to the right, low post, trying to get it to Chase, and a foul on Mitchell, as I believe it was Rammel trying to reach around on Davis Chase, and Davis Chase will get 2 free throws. Rammel picks up his second. Shot clock is off now here in the third quarter with 28 seconds left. Huron up 33-25. Chase, free throw, no good. Huron's only been hitting their free throws at about a 50% clip. Now Hofer in, Elwine out. Don't want Blake to pick up a cheap third foul here at the end of the third quarter. Chase will try to salvage the back end of the free throws. Second one is good. 1 out of 2, 5 for Davis Chase. Huron up 9. Full court pressure again, the shot clock off. Lob in the middle. Smith will bring it up against Porish. Dribble it off left side. Mandel back in for Mitchell. Didn't see him check in. Mandel flips back to Smith. Smith with the ball on his hip. Mitchell down 9. Looks like they're going to be happy to go for one shot. Tally against Kleinsasser. 9 seconds. Tally gets a screen. He'll drive to the left. Now attack the basket. Hard to the hoop. Blocked by Chase. Blocked again. Back-to-back blocks by Chase. He blocked Tally. I didn't see who got the second chance. Mitchell still has a chance to score here, though, but Davis Chase took away underneath. Inbounds for Mitchell with 2.5 seconds to go. In the corner, Weir will shoot from 17, no good. And we head to the fourth quarter. Huron a 9-point lead, 34-25. We'll take a community campus timeout of the sports.
Kaufman Livestock of Huron is a proud supporter of the Huron Tigers in all area high school athletics. Marty, Cody, and Logan Kaufman raise registered Simmental bulls. 2 are former Huron Tigers, 1 a former Alpena Wildcat. Best of luck to all area athletes and the Huron Tigers. From Kaufman Livestock of Huron.
Stop in for a free insurance review with Blaine Anderson of Farmers Union Insurance. Auto, home, farm, life, and business. Become a satisfied policyholder with Farmers Union Insurance. Farmers Union Insurance, Blaine Anderson, 1835 Arizona Avenue, Southwest in Huron.
Looking for personalized apparel such as t-shirts, hats, sweatshirts, hoodies, jackets? PB Sports, of course. How about signs, logos, and vinyl graphics at top? PB Sports, of course, proud sponsor of the Tigers. PB Sports, downtown Huron.
We head to the fourth quarter here on Community Campus Timeout. They offer courses through Northern State University at Huron Community Campus. Kurt's Heating and Cooling scoreboard update. Final boys, Aberdeen slips past Watertown 67-63. That's your Kurt's Heating and Cooling scoreboard update. Huron with the ball to start the fourth quarter, leading by 9. And the ball inbounded to Elwine. Smith went for a steal. Elwine into the front court. Screen from Chase. Goes back door. Nice catch by Chase. He wasn't expecting it. Wenz comes back out. Left wing. Porish top of the key. Right side, it's Elwine isolated. He'll shoot the long 2. Airballed it. Rebound, though, by Wenz. 3 for McNeil. No good. Rebound Chase, and he was fouled as he brought down the rebound. I think it was Hinker. And Huron will inbound it on the baseline. The foul is on Hinker. That's what I thought, and that is number 4 on Mitchell's big man. He'll stay on the floor now as Huron will inbound it. We're just underway with the fourth quarter. Inbound Porish. He'll drive left against Tally. Spin. Gets cut off. Chase comes back up top. Right back to Porish on the wing. Porish trying to use a screen. Lost the ball. There's Tally's quick hands. Knocked the ball away. A steal for Mitchell. Colonel's into the front court. It's Tally setting it up. Top of the key. Huron trying to double team on him. Get it off to the right side. Solik. Baseline, and Smith will bring it back out. 3 for Tally. No good. Marcus has not been able to dial in his shot tonight. Rebound Wenz on the weak side. Quickly in the front court, Huron. Now Elwine on the left wing. 1 minute gone, fourth quarter. Elwine on the drive. Scoop shot, no good. Kind of lost the ball, it looked like, on the way up. Mitchell Into the front court, Rammel has a lane, drives, goes right by Chase for the layup. Rammel gets his first bucket quickly down the floor. Get it to McNeil underneath the basket. He's got nowhere to go. They get it to Elwine, and he's going to be rowed down the lane and fouled. Mitchell didn't like the call, but his arms were pinned to his body because two guys were basically hanging on to him. Blake Elwine will shoot two. 34-27 Huron, 6:36 to go. We have a lively crowd here in the Mitchell Corn Palace, as you could expect. Elwine, free throw, bounces in. 9 for Elwine, and that's his first point here in the second half. Huron has nobody in double figures, I don't think. Elwine, second free throw, good, and Huron goes up by 9, 36-27. Elwine now does have 10. Mitchell into the front court. Smith against Porish, up top Rammel. Rammel's made a couple of plays. They'll go low post to Hinker. The ball deflected, and Mitchell comes up with it underneath. Solik had to bring it out as he had Porish there. Back up top, Rammel on the left wing. Ball kicked by Elwine, and Mitchell will inbound it underneath the basket. Bubba Peterson back in for Huron, replacing Wenz with 6:12 to go in the game. Huron 36, Mitchell 27. Colonels will inbound on the baseline right below me. Lob comes all the way out to Tally. Boy, if Bubba Peterson turns around, he gets the steal, and Bubba just saw the ball, and then he kind of reached for it, and they called him for a shove. Bubba with his second foul, and that is the first team on Huron. Mitchell, again, will run the inbounds. You see that a lot, that when the lob goes up top, if the defender turns around, he has a chance to steal, and Bubba certainly would have caught that if he would have turned. Tally gets by Porish, dribbles off to the right. Chase comes out on him. Left side, baseline, it goes to Smith. Smith looking for the cutter, backs his way in on Porish, goes back door, reverse layup, Rammel no good, tipped by Smith no good, but a foul on Rammel's shot, and that will put Rammel at the line to shoot two. Owen Rammel will shoot two, his first trip to the free throw line. Sophomore, 6'4", missed it. Foul was on Bubba Peterson, his third. I think he's the first Tiger with 3 fouls. 5:54 left in the game. Second free throw is good. 1 out of 2 for Owen Rammel. He has all 3 points for Mitchell here in the fourth quarter. 36-28, Huron's lead 8 inside of 6 minutes to go. McNeil gives to Chase up top. Chase at the key, goes inside, and a call going to go on Colton Smith. Must have had the hands out a little too aggressive on Blake Elwine. Just the second foul on Colton Smith, and he's had the matchup much of the night on Blake Elwine. Inbounds for Huron on the baseline. Mitchell up to 3 team fouls now. Come out to Peterson on the right wing. Isolated out there with Solik. Give to Porish. Tally on him. Tally's been guarding Porish a lot. They get it in. Ball slapped away from Elwine. Right back to Porish in the corner. Huron not really in sync here right now. Elwine spins. Double team. Goes around to Tally. No good. Kind of forced it again. Rebound Mitchell. A chance to cut the lead. Tally works into the front court. Gets the screen. Top of the key. Boy, they look inside. They had Hinker open. Back off to the right side. It's Smith. Smith will go baseline. That's going to be a foul on Porish. Put his shoulder down before the shot. Anderson Porish will pick up his second. And the second team on Huron. Mitchell will run the inbounds on the baseline. 5:05 left in the game. Huron 36, Mitchell 28. Low scoring game to be sure. Porish out as, did not see who came in for him. Might have been Peterson. Mitchell on the inbounds. They get it to Tally in the corner. Tally up top to Smith. Smith looking inside with Chase and Hinker really battling. Backdoor wide open to Rammel for the layup. That time they ran the offense. Backdoor cut. Rammel with an easy hoop. Rammel with 5 points all here in the fourth quarter. Mitchell back within 6. 36-30, Elwine kicks back out. McNeil on the drive, backs his way in, now flips back out to Peterson. 4:35 to go. Peterson goes against a double team. Nice dump underneath. The Wins for the layup. What a pass by Bubba Peterson to set up Wins. Huron up 8. 4.5 minutes to go. Huron Community Campus timeout of 30 on Dakota Sports.
To sponsor the Huron Tigers. The doctors and staff at the Huron Eye Clinic are committed to providing quality service and products to their patients in Huron and surrounding areas. The Huron Eye Clinic offers comprehensive eye exams, contact lens exams, infant C screening, LASIK consultations, ocular disease services, and pediatric eye care. Stop in at the office at 1288 Dakota Avenue South to make an appointment, or call the Huron Eye Clinic today at 605-352-4181.
Huron Community Campus timeout. They offer courses through Northern State University. Huron has 2 full timeouts remaining. Mitchell 2 full and a 30 remaining. Huron setting up some full court pressure off their timeout, leading again by 8. 4.5 minutes to go. Talley lobs it up ahead. Rammel, who's come up big here in the fourth quarter for Mitchell, into the front court. Watched there by Wenz. Right side it's Smith trying to post up Hinker again, and there's going to be a foul on Davis Chase. They've been just beating on each other. Davis Chase picks up his third. And of course, Solik hit a 3 after the whistle. Mitchell kind of groaned because they have struggled with their outside shot tonight. Now 4 team fouls on Huron, so Mitchell will have the bonus the rest of the way. 4:17 to go. Mitchell with 3 team fouls. Have some sort of delay, and again, I can't see the baseline on this end of the floor. Mitchell will get it off right side Solik. Solik, top of the key. Now it's Smith against Elwine. Talley comes up top, shoots over McNeil. Short, rebound, and in the corner, and Mitchell can't catch up to it. It'll be Huron Tiger ball with 4 minutes to go in the game. 38-30, Huron leads Mitchell. And we have a timeout on the floor. Officially 4:01 to go in the game. We'll take a community campus timeout of 1 minute. 1 minute on Dakota Sports.
Simply with Brian J. Davidson Insurance Agency in Huron. You changed thousands of diapers, cut off hundreds of crufts, played hours of peekaboo and duck goose, because you do anything for your kids. That's why it's so important to protect them with life insurance from State Farm. State Farm agent Brian Davidson will help make it easy and affordable to help you protect your family, no matter what the future holds. Because for the people you do anything for, life insurance could mean everything. Call today, because like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
I scream, you scream, we all scream for ice cream. Dairy Queen's ice cream, of course. Get your favorite cool treats at Dairy Queen of Huron. Get a chocolate dipped cone, a dilly bar, hot fudge sundae, or their famous DQ Blizzard. And for parties, anniversaries, or any occasion, order a DQ cake, a Treats of Pizza, or a DQ Blizzard cake. Dairy Queen of Huron is open every day of the week. Drive up, carry out, or dine in. Dairy Queen of Huron. Hot eats and cool treats.
Huron Community Campus timeout. They offer $40 credit hour courses for in-person learning, the best value in higher education in South Dakota. Mitchell comes out with some full court pressure off the timeout. In the middle, it goes to McNeil. He'll cross the timeline, gets double team right back to Elwine. Elwine wants to drive, gets sealed off by Hinker, brings it back out. Huron can afford to be patient with the 8-point lead. Chase on the right wing. Now it's McNeil, top of the key. Huron being patient. They're down to 10 seconds on the shot clock. Shovel it off. Elwine isolated with Smith. Goes through with the Euro step. Left-handed flick, no good. And Elwine pushed off going after the rebound. Picks up his 3rd foul, but more importantly, puts Colton Smith to the line for 2. Smith has 13 points in the game. He's the leading scorer for Mitchell. So Mitchell in the bonus the rest of the way, trailing by 8. First free throw, no good. Neither team has been consistent on their free throws. Porish in, Peterson out for Huron. Colton Smith Jr., one more shot. And he missed them both. Rebound Chase. The lead remains at 8, 38-30 Huron. Elwine into the front court, being chased by Smith. Backs his way in, gets stripped, shoots over Smith, no good. Ball tipped up in the air a couple of times. Mitchell with the rebound. Blake Elwine struggling with the shots, but again, Mitchell really defending him well. Talley on the right wing will go baseline to Smith. Smith backs his way in on Pori, shoots the right-handed hook, no good, and Chase with the rebound, and he gets fouled by Rammel on the overback, push-off, something like that. Rammel with the foul, that is his third, but now the next foul on Mitchell puts Huron on the line for the rest of the game. 2:59 left. We're still at 38-30 Huron. Pressure by Mitchell, wins, double-teamed. Now Elwine up ahead. McNeil in the front court, Chase in the corner, and Huron can set up the offense as they break the press. Overhand pass, Porish in the corner. McNeil wants three, got it! Colt McNeil, a huge three. Huron up 11, 41-30, 2.5 minutes to go in the game. Talley on the drive, shoots over the two big guys and floats it in. Talley with the bucket, he's got 8. The lead back at 9, 41-32. Lob up ahead, dangerous pass, knocked away. It's going to be Huron ball, and you can make a case that Solik maybe had a foul there on Trace Wenz as both were, or McNeil as both were jumping for the ball. It's still Huron possession in the front court, down to 2:17 to go. Huron 41, Mitchell 32. Lob comes cross court to Chase as Hinker didn't come out on him. Chase now lost his dribble, right side, hands it off to Porish. Porish back up top, McNeil. Porish on the right side, looking inside, there's Chase against Talley, and the ball knocked away. Fronting defense by Talley, and he gets the steal. Inside of 2 minutes to go, Mitchell into the front court. Talley, top of the key, dribbles left, nice spin move. Floater in the lane, no good. Rebound knocked out, Elwine up ahead to McNeil. McNeil takes it in for the layup. Huron defended well and then gets the layup on the other end. Huron back up 11, minute 37 to go in the game. 3 for Smith is an air ball. Offensive rebound though for Solik, and Mitchell will get another opportunity. Ball goes inside to Smith. He's double teamed on the baseline. Flick it back out to Rammel. Mitchell using a lot of clock here, down 11. Long three for Talley, no good. Chase with the rebound, and a foul underneath going to go on Huron. Foul on Porish. It was out of my line of sight. Porish picks up his third foul, and that's going to put Colton Smith to the free throw line. And I have absolutely no idea what happened there. Oh, it's Smith, not Talley shooting. 2 free throws for Colton Smith. Minute 12 left in the game. Huron up 11. Free throw rattles in. Smith had missed 3 free throws in a row before making that one. He's the only Colonel, I believe, in double figures now with 14, now 15, as he hits them both. The lead back at 9, 43-34. And there's a foul in the backcourt on Talley, and, well, Mitchell's just going to be forced to put Huron to the line. Huron, if they knock down free throws, they're going to be in good shape here, but that has not always been an easy task for this team so far this year. Foul on Talley is his second. Blake Elwine at the line to shoot 2. He's got 10 points. And again, I think he's the only double-figure scorer. Free throw, no good. Again, both teams have struggled with their free throws tonight. And the lead is still 9, 43-34, can make it a 4-possession game if you hit this one. Second free throw, missed them both. Smith with the rebound. Minute 5 left in the game, and a foul coming up the floor on Peterson, and Smith will get free throws. Minute 4 left in the game, and this is a long 64 seconds for the black and orange. Colton Smith back at the line to shoot 2. He is 3 of 6 here in the second half. 4 of 7 as he hits the first free throw, and the lead is 8. 43-35. The foul was on Peterson. That's his 4th. He comes off, I believe, as Wenz came back in. Second free throw for Smith is good. Bounced them both in, and Mitchell wants a timeout. The lead is cut to 7. 43-36 Huron. Minute 4 to go. Community campus timeout of 1 minute on Dakota Sports.
Up, bettering yourself, or pursuing a degree? Huron Community Campus offers in-person classes at just $40 per credit hour plus fees. HCC offers courses through Northern State University, offering quality education at an exceptional value. To learn more, call Huron Community Campus at 605-353-8518. That's 605-353-8518.
With nearly 130 stores in 12 states, Slumberland has the buying power to bring you the best values from the nation's top furniture brands. Slumberland is America's #1 dealer for Lazy Boy furniture. Slumberland is also the Midwest's largest retailer for Sealy, Simmons, Stearns & Foster, and Tempur-Pedic mattresses. Slumberland of Huron is completely locally owned and operated. Our staff, including sales and delivery, is made up entirely of your neighbors in Huron. So for the best brands at the best prices, along with truly local service, turn to Slumberland Furniture of Huron.
Huron Community Campus timeout at 1 minute after 9 o'clock, or 2 minutes after 9 o'clock now. KIJV, AM/FM Huron. Off the Mitchell timeout, they have 1:30 remaining. Huron inbounding against the full court pressure. Porish is double teamed in the backcourt. They're going after him, and we have a foul going to go on Solik. That was very close to a steal by Mitchell, and Anderson Porish will get free throws. Can we knock down the free throws? We're inside of a minute to go in the game. Solik with his 4th foul. And Anderson Porish to shoot 2. 58.4 left. Porish with 2 points in the game. The sophomore. Free throw, good. Going to be a 3-possession game any way you look at it. Huron's up 8. And Peterson in, Wenz out, and that's simply Peterson in for defense. Wenz comes in for offense, for free throw shooting, I think specifically. Second free throw for Porish, in and out, no good. And Smith tips the ball to himself. Huron up by 8. Mitchell needs to score. Solik comes right side, gives the ball to Rammel. They're taking a lot of time here, it seems like. Talley trying to get away from McNeil. Feed in the corner. Open 3. Solik's an air ball. And the rebound tipped out to Elwine, and he's going to be fouled by Talley. And Mitchell, that kind of sums up Mitchell's night. They just have not been able to knock down what looks to be a lot of open threes tonight. Well, that's reflected. They've only scored 36 points. Blake Elwine will shoot 2. Blake is 2 of 4 on free throws, all here in the 4th quarter. He has 10 points. He has 11 as he makes the first one. Now, this is a big one to make it a 4-possession game with 38 seconds left. 45-36 Huron. Second free throw, good. Elwine knocks them both down. Timeout Huron. 38 seconds to go. Huron 46, Mitchell 36, the lead 10. Community Campus timeout, 1 minute on Dakota Sports.
5 fighter jets, 1 NFL team, a trip to the moon. All have $1 billion price tag. something else that costs $1 billion, respiratory problems in the beef industry each year. It's time to fight back against these costly respiratory challenges. That's why Purina Stress Care Starters are formulated with RX3 immune support technology. It boosts calves' natural defenses, priming their immune systems from the start. Talk to your Dakota Land Feeds rep today to learn more about Purina Stress Care Starters.
At Olympic Chevrolet in Huron, count on an experienced staff. Count on a knowledgeable staff. At Olympic Chevrolet, count on a helpful and friendly staff. So whether you're in the market for a brand new vehicle or a used, dependable vehicle, count on the staff at Olympic Chevrolet to help you get the vehicle that best fits your needs. Olympic Chevrolet. Call us at 605-352-6411. See them at 500 4th Street Northeast in Huron, or go online at olympicgmc.com. Drive off the lot today with the vehicle that you've been dreaming about from Olympic Chevrolet.
Mitchell brings the ball up, full court pressure, trap on Smith. They get in the middle to Rammel, go baseline Hinker, and he'll dunk it. Hey, they used up some time, though, and that's all that matters. Hinker has 6. Huron working against the pressure. Shot clock is off. 22 seconds to go. A foul going to go on Rammel, and Anderson Porish to the line to shoot 2. Huron up 8 with 22 seconds left, and that is the 5th foul on Owen Rammel. He leaves having scored 5 points in the game, fouls out with 22.7 seconds left. And Anderson Porish at the line with an 8-point lead. Free throw is off the mark. I could see that wasn't going in as soon as it came off his hand. One more shot for the sophomore, Anderson Porish. And he'll get that one. 1 out of 2, so still a 3-possession game. 9-point lead Huron. 20 seconds to go. Again, loose pressure by Huron. Just make them run some clock. Pass goes in the corner to Solik. Can't get a shot off. We have a whistle. And do we have a timeout? Mitchell, I can't see. Yep, Mitchell timeout. That'll be their last timeout. A 30. We'll take a community campus timeout. 30 seconds, 30 on Dakota Sports.
Means bumps, bruises, and breaks happen. Lean on Huron Regional Medical Center Orthopedics and Sports Medicine. Orthopedic surgeons Dr. Kevin Over and Dr. Todd Anderson, along with the Pro Rehab Physical Therapy teams, are here to get you back in your game. Schedule an appointment at huronregional.org, because when it comes to your health, the right care is right here. Best of luck to our area athletes from Huron Regional Medical Center.
Huron Community Campus timeout, the final timeout for Mitchell. Huron Community Campus offers $40 credit hour classes, the best value in higher education in South Dakota. At Huron Community Campus, Mitchell will inbound it. They just got to inbound and shoot. Well, they're just passing out a deep 3 for Talley. Airballs it, and that's going to slam the door shut. The Huron Tigers will get their first win over the Mitchell Colonels since 2020. It's been about 5 years. The Kobe Bush, Tegan Evers crew was the last time, and the Huron Tigers will win at the final 47-38. Huron rises to 5-2, while Mitchell drops to 6-2. 2-minute timeout. Gary Zell Auto Glass post game coming up. We'll run down the stats. We'll run down the scores. We'll talk to Bud. We'll pick the Sun Gold Sports Player of the game. 2 minutes on Dakota Sports.
Home, truly the right home. This is Reg Kleinsasser with the Real Estate Connection. First, can you afford it? Beyond the purchase price, you need to consider utility costs, maintenance costs, and property taxes. All of these factors add to the actual cost of a new home. Does the home meet your needs? At the Real Estate Connection, we are dedicated to helping you find a home that meets your needs without breaking your budget. We're ready to help you find the right home today. Give us a call, 352-1300, or visit our website, realestatehuron.com.
Ghost Energy is the fully transparent, fully loaded, feel-good energy drink you've been waiting for. No sugar, no artificial colors, epic focus, complete performance. Pick up a can of Ghost Energy distributed by Elwine Brothers at Fair City Foods, Carlson's, Super X, Southside, Freedom, DJ's Travel Center, Lewis Drug, Thunderbird, and Corner Pantries in Huron. Elwine Brothers wishes the Huron Tigers best of luck. Go Tigers!
Godfather's Pizza of Huron offers dine-in, carry-out, or fast delivery every day of the week. For delivery or carry-out, give them a call at 352-6925. Not sure what to order from their delicious menu? Then dine in and try their famous Godfather's Buffet, featuring a variety of pizza slices, tasty chicken, and many salads and desserts to choose from. They're locally owned, so stop in and say hi to Derek and the rest of the pizza crew. They're located at 195 21st Street in Huron. Godfather's Pizza. Give them a call, 352-6925.
Big win for the Huron Tigers, a signature win as they knock off defending champion Mitchell by a score of 47-38, and I don't think Huron ever trailed after Mitchell might have had one lead. I'm not even sure about that, but Huron never trailed, led by one at halftime, and stretched it out to 9 at the end of the third quarter and win it by 9 here to end the game. So Huron now 5-2, and after beating number 4 Harrisburg on Saturday in a higher scoring game, Huron wins a defensive battle against number 2 Mitchell here tonight, and the Tigers move to 5-2 on the season. Let's do a Kurtz Heating and Cooling scoreboard update. Run down some of the AA scores. Girls AA finals. O'Gorman defeated Washington 70-53. Number 1 against number 2, both were undefeated. Again, our score tonight, Mitchell defeated Huron 51-39. Hilton Hines, our Sun Gold Sports Player of the game, she led with 21 points. Brandon Valley defeated Crofton, Nebraska 62-54. T-Area 51, Sioux Falls Roosevelt 42. Aberdeen defeated Watertown 51-36. Look at AA boys scores. Double overtime, O'Gorman 68, Washington 67. Lincoln defeated Jefferson 53-38. Aberdeen 67, Watertown 63. T-Area defeated Pierre 70-52. And that is your Kurtz Heating and Cooling scoreboard update. Not a surprise with a big win like that. The boys are already out of the locker room, so I imagine Coach Bud will be heading up here shortly and we'll visit with him. In fact, he has just emerged out of the locker room. So we'll run down the scoring here real quick. For Mitchell, now 6-2, 17 for Colton Smith, 8 for Marcus Talley, 6 for Gavin Hinker, 5 for Owen Rammel, and 2 for Colin Weir. For Huron, now 5-2, 14 for Colton McNeil, 12 for Blake Elwine, 9 points for Trace Wenz, 5 for Davis Chase, 4 for Anderson Porish, and 3 points for Colby Hofer. And I got my free throw shooting done, but that's maybe not going to be the most prettiest stat of the game. Mitchell, or let's see, it won't go here first. Huron shooting for the game. Do this real quick. Huron was 14 of 39 from the field, while Mitchell was 13 of 44. Huron Tigers win it. Coach Bud up, and we'll talk about this one on the Gary Zill Auto Glass post game. We'll take a community campus timeout of 2 minutes and come back here to the Corn Hut. 2 minutes on Dakota Sports on Tiger.
Child's body changes, their eyesight does too, especially in the teen years. Don't let your child fall behind in front of the smart board or the scoreboard because their vision can't keep up. According to a recent survey, 84% of parents in the United States wait until their child complains of vision issues before scheduling an eye exam. Many common vision problems can be corrected when caught in early childhood, so don't delay. Give Dr. Porsche a call today. See the best.
Hi, I am Tyson Lean. As a college wrestler, I push my body to the limit every day. But after a few injuries, I started to feel like I wasn't performing at my best. That's when I turned to Carr Chiropractic and their team of experts. Through a combination of adjustments, rehab, and natural supplements, I was able to recover faster, reduce my pain, and improve my overall performance on the mat. Whether you're an athlete or just looking to improve your health, I highly recommend giving Carr Chiropractic a try.
Rocking Z Acres of Wessington provides USDA certified organic, SCI regenerative certified, and conventional crop production, balancing biology with fertility. They offer a full line of organic and conventional products for plant nutrition, plant health, and soil biology to help local producers, including amino protein products to stimulate biology and plant hormones, amino-chelated micronutrients, compost extracts derived from local sources, and kelp products. Rocking Z Acres is proud to support Huron and area high school sports.
The Nordby Center for Recreation in Huron is your ultimate destination for fun and fitness. Challenge yourself and get fit with a fitness class that fits your schedule. The Nordby Center offers water classes, weight and cardio classes, bicycle spin classes, and more. Group fitness classes are led by the Nordby Center's expert instructors. Sign up for a fitness class today. The Nordby Center for Recreation, where the fun never ends.
And again, welcome back to the Mitchell Corn Palace here on Community Campus Timeout. They offer $40 credit hours for in-person classes, best value in higher education in South Dakota at Huron Community Campus. Head coach Tim Budnigan joins us here after a huge win tonight, second win in a row. Big time for Huron as they knock off defending champion Mitchell 47-38. Not sure if we ever trailed in the game. I know we never trailed after the first quarter. And Coach, this is 2 wins, 2 different ways. Had a higher scoring game against Harrisburg tonight. It looked like Eric Call against Ryan Chrome, and you coaching against Munson back in the mid-2000s.
Yeah, I think we won that district game like 32-28 or something like that. It reminded me of the old days. You know, Mitchell plays at a pace. They like their pace, and when you play at their pace, they're really good because then they're going to punch it in. You help out, they pitch it. They got Tally on the outside, hits threes. Smith can cut to the rim. Smith did a really nice job of controlling some of the offensive boards in the first half. And then I thought we did a nice job the second half, keeping them off the boards. And then we tried to, double Tally, keep it out of his hands. I thought Colton McNeil, Ty Kleinsasser, Kobe Hofer, Bubba Peterson, they did a really nice job on him tonight. We just tried to wear them down, and then we wanted Huron pace. Let's get the ball up and down. We got a couple of nice runouts, some easy layups, and then all of a sudden you get a little cushion on the scoreboard.
And defensively, so many things. We took away Hinker. Davis Chase had a fabulous night on the low post. Unfortunately, I couldn't see those block shots he had down here because I'm blocked out on the baseline down on this end of the floor. But he for the jump he's made, he definitely, he didn't back down. Hinker played and won a state championship last year. That guy has played in some big battles. Davis did not back down. Of course, he had help. Anderson Porish. I think he guarded about everybody on the floor at one point or another too. And we had Blake in a little foul trouble there, and kind of wanted to maybe keep him away from getting into too much trouble on defense. Defensively, there's not one guy that stepped on the floor that didn't contribute.
No. Defensively, I thought we were really good tonight. We followed the game plan to a T. Kept them off balance when we were going to trap, when we weren't going to trap. Tried to take away the big three. I thought was a huge advantage. And when you can D up Hinker one-on-one, that allows your other guys to stay strong on their shooters and their cutters, because they do a really nice job when Hinker gets the ball and you double team. They cut really nice to the basket. And finally we stopped the double team and then just said, hey, Davis, can you handle him one-on-one? He said, absolutely. He had those 2 blocks. Blake did a really nice job on him. Andy. I just thought it was a collective effort tonight because we had good ball pressure. Hard to get it in when you're paying attention to your defender. You're not sagging off.
And offensively, when you look at, granted 48, not a lot of points,
Right.
but yet we kept the margin where we needed it to be, and there were contributions. We ended up 14 from Colt McNeil, and I think he had our first 7 points. Blake Yelwine had 12, but he had to work for every one of those. But I think Trace Wins had 9, and he's the one that just always, when you need a big bucket, he's improved. We knew he could shoot.
Yep.
We knew he can shoot free throws as well. He's worked on everything else. He has rebounded better. His defense is 100% above where he was last year. He knew his senior year. He knew he would be dependent on. He has answered it.
Well, 3 critical plays by seniors. Hof hit the big 3 to put us up 10 in the third quarter. Colt McNeil hit the corner 3. And then Trace got that offensive rebound put back late in the game as well. People don't – you got Andy, you got Blake, and you got Davis, and then all of a sudden Trace gets in there. He's not accounted for. He gets in there, and he lays it right up and in. But like I said, it was a collective effort tonight.
And Sun Gold Sports Player of the Game, apologies to Colt McNeil, but we're going to go with Colby Hofer. He knows he's not going to get a ton of minutes. He knows what his role is. He needs to come in and play defense. He's probably going to be required to put a little muscle on somebody.
Absolutely.
And he can shoot a 3, and that was a big 3 at that point in the game, late third quarter. He's our Sun Gold Sports Player of the Game.
Absolutely. We're up 7. We're struggling to score, and he got it left wing, and nothing but – he didn't even hesitate. Everything was one motion, and you know what? That takes a lot of guts, a lot of courage when you don't play a lot of minutes, but you step up and hit a big one in a game like this, especially on the road. So I thought Hof did a great job defensively. I thought he did a nice job catching, moving the basketball, talking. We all understood, like I said, they all understood the game plan, and this is a huge step for us.
So now 2 days, and then you go have Sioux Falls Lincoln. At least it's at home, but the bar doesn't lower at all between now and Friday night.
No, and it's a lot different team because they spread you out and they could shoot it.
New coach.
Yes. They press, they get up and down, they run. Like I said, they spread you out, they shoot it. So that game, it'll be a war of who wears out first, I think, because we're not going to stop being who we are. We want to get the ball up and down the floor. We want to try to take advantage of what we have inside because one of our bigs is going to have a mismatch. We got to continue to try to take advantage of that and then get better. We got to get better. Free throw wise, we got to be able to hit free throws. Would have been I don't think it would have been that close a game if we hit our free throws. And then we got to continue to work on our threes because that's the difference of the game tonight. We got 15 points from the 3-point line.
Well, statement win tonight, statement win Saturday. Doesn't get any easier Friday, but hey, that's the way we want it. We want to play everybody at their best, and we want to be ready in March. And that starts now.
Yeah, it does.
Already started.
It does. Every point you can get right now, and those power points are big for us. We thought if we could, get through this stretch, Washington, Harrisburg, Mitchell, Lincoln, if we could get through this stretch, go 2-2, that would be a heck of a stretch.
Let's go 3-1.
All right, hopefully we'll go with you.
Tim Budnagan, head coach of the Tigers, big win tonight, 47-38 over the Mitchell Colonels. We'll take a final community campus timeout, 1 minute, run down the stats, wrap it up here on Dakota Sports.
ProClean Plus offers epoxy floor coating for garages, basements, and outdoor patios, as well as commercial and industrial spaces. Call 605-352-5776 to get a free estimate. Let the pros at ProClean Plus help you get a great-looking, durable surface with the epoxy flooring. Locally owned and operated, visit them at 201 Market Street East, or check out their website at ProCleanPlus.net. ProClean Plus is a proud sponsor here on Tiger Sports.
Experience delicious. Experience Ryan's Hangar Restaurant and Ace Lounge. They specialize in steaks, burgers, seafood, and pasta. Ryan's Hangar can host your party in a private room and offer catering too. Open Monday through Friday 4 to 10, Saturday 4 to 11, and open for lunch every Thursday 11 to 2 and closed on Sunday. Ryan's Hangar Restaurant and Ace Lounge in the Crossroads in downtown Huron.
Well, quick wrap up here. I want to get out of here, so we're going to wrap it up here with the Huron Tigers winning here tonight. Big win over the defending champion Mitchell Colonels, 47-38. I'm not sure Huron ever trailed. I know Huron did not trail effective the start of the second quarter. Win at 47-38. You can run down that scoring quickly. Mitchell 17 from Colton Smith, 8 for Marcus Talley, 6 for Gavin Hinker, 5 for Owen Rammel, and 2 points for Colin Weir. For Huron, now 5-2. 14 for Colt McNeil, 12 for Blake Elwine, 9 for Trace Wins, 5 for Davis Chase, 4 Anderson Porish, and a big 3 for Colby Hofer, and he is the Sun Gold Sports Player of the game. Shooting in the game, Huron, neither team shot that ball well, and you could expect that on this low of a score. Huron 14 of 39, Mitchell 13 of 44. I can't do Huron's percentage in my head. Mitchell is about 31-32%. Huron 12 of 19 on free throws. So Huron girls fall tonight, 51-39, 21 for Hilton Hine. She's the Sun Gold Sports Player of the game. And Huron boys beat Mitchell 47-38. Colby Hofer, the Sun Gold Sports Player of the game. This has been a presentation of Dakota Sports, committed to excellence in sports broadcasting.